And we are live. Hello and welcome everybody to the Root Winter Tournament 2023 Round 2 Winners Bracket Game 6. My name is Guerric, and as you can see across the screen from me, my co-commentator today is from Woodland War Machine, Jake.
Hi, how's it going? Thanks for having me, Gary.
Thank you for being here.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, thank you. Our players today are Insolent Noisemaker.
Hello, everyone.
CosmicCant.
Hello.
ArgentBurnsRed.
Hey.
And Nitrorev.
Hello, Guerric and or Chad, and also Jake.
Thank you so much, everybody. You know where to find me if you need me, so good luck, have fun. I'll go ahead and let you get started.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm in Google Meets now. Jake can hear me, players can't.
Thinking long and hard about that.
I hope.
I can hear you.
Perfect.
First decision of the game.
Big first decision.
This is a great group.
It is. We don't even have to talk today.
Fantastic.
Oh, I forgot to set my camera angles. That's what I forgot.
To go lake.
Yeah.
Oof, and this faction pool.
Why not?
I'm coming around on it too. I'm really happy about that because I was angling for Warlord, and so that kind of discourages Ronan from getting picked. I need more reps with the Duchy. Yeah, I gotta choose it. We're going with this one. Where's my seat? Okay, I am not doing this again. We are going to the correct seat. There we go. And take this bad boy.
Sorry, I'll have more to say when I'm not busy doing stream.
No, I'm sorry. I'm also not filling the space because I want to listen to their deliberations.
Yeah.
Honestly. Okay, cool.
And we're gonna put them all. Oh, hello guys.
Anyway, yeah, what a great
How are we gonna arrange?
pool here to draft from in the lake map too. Nitro opens with the Lord of the Hundreds.
For here in 5. Choose that. And that's not the ruin slot. It is not.
All right, I have my camera angles. Now I can think again.
There we go. And that's me done.
Me done.
All right, what was our faction pool? I didn't even pay attention to it.
Okay, so it's Lord of the Hundreds, it's Underground Duchy, it's Eerie Dynasties, it's Woodland, the Woodland Alliance, and it's the Vagabond of Ronin.
What a stacked pool! Holy moly!
Right? Well, you had one in just the last game too. I feel right. Didn't you guys also have like it Otters?
We had
Lord of the Hundreds.
We had Otters, Lord of the Hundreds, Eerie, Vagabond. Yeah, but
That's
like
fun.
Moles and Woodland Alliance are the two factions with the highest win rate right now.
Right.
Sort of. I think Otters are actually like crazy high because
There's been a couple of Otter surprises.
Right. But in a more general sense, those are considered the two strongest factions so far this year, the Woodland Alliance and the Moles. And then Eerie are consistently good performers, and Lord of the Hundreds are a strong faction. So like this is a stacked pool. And then Ronin's there, I guess.
Or yeah, we'll see if anybody. Do you think anybody's gonna go for Ronin?
I wouldn't expect so, but I mean, on some level, Lake Map disincentivizes it even more because Lake Map is the worst Vagabond map.
Right.
Happy to see moles on the lake map in honor of the new digital expansion dropping this week.
Yeah, exactly.
Real fun.
Lily's telling us Eerie had a higher win rate in round 1. Duchy's making a comeback in round 2. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yep.
Go to
Duchy tend to burst in the late game, so they're coming back in round 2. It's a joke.
I have some. How often do you have to follow up your phrases with "It's a joke"? Sorry, it was a joke.
Okay.
You don't have to answer.
Okay. Thank you.
Actually, while we're waiting, I have a pitch for you.
Okay.
A segment pitch, a new pitch for you to have on your show, which is called Guerric While We're Waiting, where I'll just say Guerric While We're Waiting, and then I'll ask you a semi-personal question,
that is,
and then you answer it for as long as we need to wait, and then we can stop talking as soon as it becomes relevant in the game.
Sounds perfect. I'm all aboard.
Okay, great. Well, you've already started because I actually started that phrase with Guerric While We're Waiting, so even if you didn't agree, we at least got one round in.
Crafts of the Duchy.
that's valid.
Actually, it's time to point out that the players just defied everything I expected.
Yeah, this is great, actually.
This is fine.
Wait, the players making decisions I don't agree with is great.
Well, so, okay. Well,
No,
I'm
I'm
interested
kidding.
to see what the next pick is after this. But like,
No, this is really interesting. This is really interesting.
I wonder maybe Cosmic is more comfortable with the Vagabond, or they.
There.
I mean,
Or that's a better spot.
it's also really surprising because you're going to be competing with the Warlord for items.
Right.
So that's triply bad on top of Lake Map and also just kind of Ronin, right?
And we didn't quite get the turn order advantage we would like for Lord of the Hundreds because we're syncopated. If we were directly before Lord of the Hundreds, we get the benefit of first grabs for the other two factions. But now, anything Moles craft, the rats get first dibs at.
Already.
Sure. I mean, I guess I'm thinking earlier in the game, more of like the ruins is more important.
Yeah.
That, right,
Like, I mean, normal logic is that Vagabond will just get the ruins, regardless of Lord of the Hundreds attempts. But Lake Map means that may not be the case because movement is so difficult.
right.
This
And actually not that difficult for rats, depending how they're
the rules. So
yeah,
ball
this
starts rolling.
I don't know. This feels like it could be really bad for Vagabond, honestly.
Rules.
Well, that can always be countered by good table talk, so we'll
Sure.
see.
If I were to choose,
Happy to be wrong.
Oh wow.
if I were to choose Eerie, it is impossible to do 2+ clearings between it and enemy homelands. Correct?
Yes.
So I would have to do 1+ between.
Wait, no, it's possible.
Is
Oh,
it?
wait, never mind.
because
I'm
like
an idiot.
I
I'm
don't
an
think
idiot.
it is.
because he would be mandated to go here.
Yeah. These three, right? Would be the mandates.
Because this is one away from rats.
Yeah.
Or I mean, it's 2 away.
What?
There's one between it and rats.
Yeah.
Oh.
But this one's also one between if you go this way, so that means you can go here or here or here. These three.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we're on the same page. I was just saying it's impossible to do 2+ between. Interesting.
You can go here and go God of War.
What do you think they're gonna pick, Eric?
It's so hand
It's Eerie,
dependent.
right?
I mean, Eerie's great, but if you don't have the bird cards, you're setting yourself
Yeah,
up
that's
for.
true. That's true.
It's true.
And Lake Map is not awful for Woodland Alliance. Like usually the main difficulty is getting across the 7 choke point, and nobody staked a claim for it. We're going
They're
Eerie.
Eerie.
We're going Eerie.
Yeah.
I mean, hard to argue against that.
Well, there's just not going to be enough. Like, they can shut you out as Woodland Alliance in this so easily.
Yeah.
Like, look how open that is right now. The moles don't need to go anywhere. The rats do, but they can just go the other way.
We'll start here. 5 warriors. Apparently, we have to be very careful about
Come on, builder opener.
new glitch.
It is. I haven't seen
There we go.
It came up in a game. I can't.
Guerric, while we're waiting, have you seen anything super unorthodox in terms of strategies that was intentional yet in the tournament?
I'm sure I have. Let me try to turn my brain on. I'll think about
You've just
that.
had 2 Monster Energy drinks. It's on.
No. It's the same one. The same one. We're still working on it.
Okay.
I like my factions asymmetrical, not my troops.
Gonna
What have I seen?
nice and charismatic.
Urzad, make the builder relevant. That's your quest. You can do it. Show us.
Otters this morning weren't that unconventional, Lily. Like they were a little inefficient in a couple places. That wasn't like being inefficient is not the same thing as being unconventional.
Oh yeah, if they'd done export, that'd be an unconventional, right?
It's sure.
There was a rules question about that, wasn't there? I caught some of that.
Yeah.
I had it on in the background a little bit.
The Otters player discussed potentially exporting for a minute, and I was just like, why? What are we doing, bud?
There is like a situation where it's good, right? Is if you're completely shut out and could do it with one more fund. Is that it? Is that the answer?
Like the if you can somehow guarantee that you're going to get purchases from the table, it can be great because then you're actually increasing the number of purchases you're getting. But
that's easy to shut down.
That's super easy to shut down because there's no binding deals en route. You can just agree to that and then don't do it. And then Otters have shut down protectionism for themselves and done something super inefficient. Oh, the game's happening. Look at that.
So Vagabond starting in right next to the Lord of the Hundreds. Gonna steal those runes.
Yes.
Very awesome.
All right.
Presumably, we went charismatic. Presumably, we're going to move straight into clearing 8, wall up the moles, and then build. Which means we're on tempo. You know, we're not missing a build.
Oh man, you know, I'm getting used to looking at their player colors. Guerric, while we're waiting, why don't you match their player colors with their chosen faction? Is it because it's after the game started? So
it's
you
because
don't want to have to hassle with the.
It's we can either have last year's song and dance of the leave and rejoin thing, or we can have non-matching colors. So
Yeah.
it's like there's not a good answer. It's just
Okay, no, that's a good answer, and it was concise.
well, I mean, there's not a good solution to the problem.
Yeah, it is a song and dance.
All bird cards.
I guess if you make it a segment.
Okay.
It's like, what if you just celebrated it? Like, all right, now we're ready to start. Let's all leave and rejoin.
Do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody cheers. We get a hype train going. Everybody starts donating to the stream. It gets crazy. You take off your shirt. We go, Guerric, it's too much. You put your shirt back on. And then by then, the colors are balanced.
Move. I'm gonna take a good 6 of them.
All right. Real timid decree. Saboteurs in the move.
A lot of birds.
The interesting thing about this is we are hitting moles, but we're not building. So like we're not turmoiling, but we didn't manage to do so in a way that maintained building tempo.
All right, nice roll.
Rough.
We must not have had a bunny
must
card.
not have had a bird. Yeah.
Sadly, no victory points.
Or a mouse, you mean?
No, because we would put the bunny in for.
Oh, you mean to put the bird in build.
Yeah.
And my turn.
All right. Okay. So we are.
I mean, he had first turn. He didn't have to start there.
We're gonna.
Right. That's what I'm wondering.
To explore.
Or did they? I can't remember what their.
We had the
startup-
options of 2, 7, or 6. If we had a mouse, we could have gone straight for rats. Started in
maybe-
6.
Maybe didn't want to have that fight.
Aid.
We could have 3 birds in
Would rather
hand.
pick on the moles.
Yeah.
Because he knows the rats are being countered anyway by the vagabond. So
I mean, you can't quest, you can't craft.
That's valid. But what I
You
can
can't get an
do.
infamy point because you only got 1 sword. So you content
could.
with that 1 VP, or do you want to?
I'm gonna move there.
this is what's so hard against playing against Nitrorev is he can just calmly inform you of what you're doing wrong because he knows this game so well.
Okay, I can put it up here with the Eerie. I don't want to give the moles a card, but I feel like the moles are definitely not going to hit me because they're probably just going to, recruit 2 guys. Eerie, will you not hit me if I put it up to 10?
I mean, early game, I'd rather hit moles than vagabond. So.
Okay, so you're saying yes.
Yeah.
The more I get aided, the more likely I am
it
to
depends what
craft.
the moles do on their turn.
That's for sure.
I have to hit somebody. If moles.
Well, I
make
know
it
you have
moles-
to, but you can hit that.
Yeah. Almost certainly.
Yeah, well, I mean, the moles can't really do anything with that burrow. It's stuck there no matter what they do. Okay, so we're moving there. Final decision. We're going to draw a card to lock it in. Okay. And then we are going to end our turn there and draw 1 card.
All right.
Okay.
1 point.
All right.
And a fair amount of cards.
Take up to 2 actions.
5.
I will
We took the fairy away from the rats.
recruit.
Yeah.
And then
So Argent lost clearing 8, but still has 3 clearings. Okay, so depending upon the cards, we may or may not need to move to regain a mouse soup, but apparently we do.
then reveal to sway.
So we successfully taxed moles a recruit action.
Sure.
Oh my god.
We're still at 0 though.
Oh.
Wow.
All right.
In a bag
So
too.
let's sway. Oops.
Oh.
Bridget.
With all the moles, has everybody in the tournament gone small?
It has been mostly small to swole. Oh, there's an unconventional thing. Gregula's mole game, I believe round 2, was really interesting because he went an almost pure small strat, where he broke the conventional sway order. There's a better word for that. So that was really interesting to see him knowing the mole script and knowing how to break it in smart ways that were advantageous to his position.
It's my turn.
Got it.
Okay.
What did he do?
Skip the...
He didn't just go for like the script of Bridget, Mayor, Lord. He went like Bridget, Lord, maybe another Lord, backfilled a Mayor. Like
Interesting.
How do I get this?
he recognized there were going to be pressures. He went for all 3 Lords quickly. He recognized there was going to be pressure and he would lose clearings, and so he got the bare minimum like action economy he needed.
Cool.
Yeah.
Going to
I like that.
the crossbow, and I'm not going to take the point.
This is like the 3rd Rats game in a row we've seen where
It's the warlord.
crossbow is their like turn 1 craft.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
4?
I honestly don't remember. Like, I'm trying to remember what's
4?
better early. Is it prowess?
Probably.
Yeah, prowess is the better one than command because prowess is in itself a double action because advances a
Right.
move battle, and then it's also
Right.
the recruit because you get recruits
Right.
to the warlord equal to prowess. So it's
Advance
by far the more valuable track.
forces more.
The crossbow is interesting because it shuts down stubborn,
Yeah.
which is obviously a useful mood for
Well, advance.
battling or defending.
Mm-hmm.
And with God of War, you might need it this game. So we'll see.
Birds are coming in hot. Move. Advance. So I think I'm going to
Yeah.
do like that. So
Yeah.
leave 2 behind.
No one's coming over there unless the vagabond darts back. But
4 here.
It's yeah. So what's challenging is
Strange.
Eerie
Is Eerie gonna come?
are policing moles, which is giving rats the freedom to just take over half the map and start points racing.
pressing. Yeah.
1. Move 1.
But somebody does have to hit moles, so like we can't just turn around and start hitting rats and leave moles be.
And then I'm gonna spend
Yeah, but I
Dumb.
don't know. Letting rats do whatever they want. That's how a dictator comes to power.
It is.
Through easy oppression.
I'm not gonna incite. I
You
oppress.
can't let Nitrorev do this.
No.
And then I draw a card.
Ugh, and he's in the lead.
There we go.
Hit him.
Get him! To be clear, I'm not anti-Nitrorev, but actually,
Gotta put this in the build.
I could be. I guess I could take that role.
You can
Oh, okay. So
take
we got
that
a
Seems legit.
we got a bird card. It's boat builders, so we're not building it or letting anybody else build it.
What a shame. No boat builders on lake map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
truth. Especially good with when the ferry's actually in the lake map, because then you could just go to where the ferry is.
Right.
Mouse move, travel gear.
Move into daylight.
Sounds like we are probably taking the ferry this turn if we are adding an extra card to move of the ferry's current suit. And if we're taking the ferry, where are we headed?
Oops.
Maybe to stop oppression.
And move from mouse.
Oh, I'm getting a question from Discord. It says, "Do you want to stream Tabletop Simulator to your followers and friends on Woodland Warriors?"
Interesting. That's all.
I think the answer is no.
I mean, we could double stream. It's great.
Nah.
Nice way to plug up the warlords,
Yeah.
though.
The thing is, I don't want to give you half the map, and
You can still hit me here.
yeah.
That's fair. I'm just gonna say that the vagabond.
Ooh,
So what'd you say about the vagabond?
dramatic way to end that.
I was saying that the vagabond cuts off a lot of options for me because the ruin items are off the table, basically, and it's a thing that I can never remove, so they can just passively cause me
Yeah, I
oppression
know.
problems.
They're passively annoying, but like,
Yeah.
It's
But if
not
you just
real
have
poison.
half of the map,
At
you don't
some
need
point, At
actions.
some point, I gotta
For
deal
sure.
with it.
It's just my scoring engine's going to slow down in the mid game versus moles are going to speed up. So you can kind of take like 1 or 2 turns before you start clogging up all the map over here, because that's going to be handleable passively at some point. Versus moles need a little bit more pressure. They've already got 4 clearings worth of stuff, and you took some guy
You
out,
know
which
what?
is
You know what?
perfect.
I think I have an idea. For my
Nitrorev makes a lot of sense, which is why you should go hit him.
for my mouse,
So you are anti-Nitro
He's
Rev.
too clever. No, no.
my bird move, I'm going here.
Okay.
If he's too good at the game, you gotta go get him.
I don't think he's so it's like he's doing my favorite thing, which is, you know, misleading with the truth. I think he's 100% right.
Yeah.
You got to hit moles early, because if you don't hit
Yeah.
moles early, they just burst to the win at the end. And you can do more to stop rats in the later game, but
Depending how this
you know, the other people are also right that you cannot just let rats have half the map
Mm-hmm.
by themselves.
Okay.
one
Bummer.
Yeah, the Vagabond does have to carry their weight on
for that.
harassing the hundreds too. They'll definitely do it with the ruins because they're incentivized to.
Right.
It's just hard to cartwheel around in this on this map.
There
All right, building in mouse as we expected.
for 1 victory point for evening, and I draw 1 card.
Okay. We are gonna not slip. Gotta refresh 3 items. Only 3 items I can refresh. Okay, we're starting. I'm going to flip this torch to see what we get.
Oh,
Let's go. Okay.
that's what we wanted to see.
Nice, yeah.
We are. Where are we? We are in a mouse clearing.
T-Craft?
We are.
Yeah, he's got 5 cards. I'm interested to see what's coming out.
Do a move action where we're going to move
A 6th card.
with this raft.
No. Insistent on me not having a card. Like, I can do only one thing. That's the world for them.
Nitro.
It's fine, guys. Don't worry.
I mean, this is also policing the hundreds, is not letting them get more cards.
Right, right.
Their card draw is so poor.
Fuck moles. Am I right? All right. So.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe a Hammercraft then, if we're in Fox instead of Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
One
May have
more, and we're
won.
officially an R-rated stream.
Oh well,
We get one.
You get one. Yeah.
You get 1 PG-13, and it has to be non-sexually like
Right.
contextual, right?
Right. And you also have to, you know, not piss off the prudes at the censor board who don't actually have a
NBA.
consistent.
The hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. That's
For
not
2
good.
points.
Aw, man.
Of course, if you're saying that it's not in a sexual content, you're implying that it could be, therefore, which then makes it a rated R stream.
Maybe we stop pursuing that line of questioning for the sake
No,
of.
I'm gonna make this a new segment.
To exhaust this boot. To
Yeah, Monte Cristo. That's the best kind of table talk. I don't think there's much better table talk is to be sharing facts, like
Right.
objective truths,
I've gotten
because they can't contest you on it.
a bunch of times, especially if he's about to punch me again.
Jake, we've had a request for a segment recap segment.
If he doesn't,
I don't remember them all. I think I made too many. I gotta write them down.
We did aid moles a card, Erzad. That's a good catch. We did just do that.
Yeah, we should talk about the game.
I only do it 50% of the time anyway.
moles, I'm sorry. I gotta be a man on my word. So I'm gonna swing this sword to hit you. Do you have an ambush?
Oh boy.
This.
I do not.
Okay.
All right, we're taking out the mole, but the aid is a far greater benefit than the loss of the
Item, and we are hostile now.
warrior.
Point for killing one of you.
I think this is ultimately a net positive for moles.
I don't think you gain the point for the warrior that turns you hostile.
That is correct.
First one.
Not for.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, correct.
Man.
Anything after this point, you'll get it.
that's right. There's so many rules with Vagabond.
Quick, Guerric. Are they right?
They are correct.
Yes, makes sense.
Jake, I apologize for hearing me double for a second. It was just for emphasis.
That's fine.
Hammercraft. No, we were at 1.
The aid.
Yeah. So
Two
we went
ruins, 2 points from the hammer, and the aid.
Why do you think that was overall beneficial? Because of the card?
Yeah, we gave a card and we gave the fairy to the moles because moles are going next and they could pretty easily move from 9 to 12, 12 to wherever. So that's effectively a 2-card positive delta at the loss of 1 warrior, and 1 warrior is worth less than a card.
Right. Well, they've eliminated the Fox option first way for now, but obviously we'll see where he goes.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Did
I was watching that.
someone just disconnect?
Verbally or on TTS? Oh yeah, we're missing someone.
I
We just
think,
lost Argent.
Argent just dropped.
Yeah, Argent, you there?
Was Argent the moles?
Yes.
Yeah, he was. Bad
Why did
timing.
we made the moles rage quit? Oh no.
We over policed them. Yeah, and now TTS thinks it's Nitro's turn.
Well, that's a fine. That's easy fix.
Yeah, we can just wait for him to get back, I hope.
Can you
So-
hear me now?
There yeah. I see.
We can hear you, buddy.
Sorry, my internet's been doing this thing where it'll just randomly drop sometimes. It's normally pretty good if I'm using it, but hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, Monte Cristo. Internet connection problems do suck.
All right, trying to get back into the game now.
Do you guys hear that baby?
Is that Jake Jr.?
For me,
This is not his name, but
it stabilizes the connection.
come here.
I feel like I'm getting
Say hi.
trolled right now.
Peek in. Look in the camera. Hi. Hello. Where are your clothes? This is a rated R stream now. Cover it. All right, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Good idea.
Okay, so now
All right. Anytime someone disconnects, we'll just bring the baby in for a second.
Perfect. What are we calling the segment?
Recruit again.
Internet could Jetson. No, hold
No,
on.
we'll workshop that.
Yeah. Let me get back to you. I'll take it to committee.
Cameo Joe, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Jake, I think we need more baby. It gets a sub apparently.
If that was the case, I need to start my own stream. Use the money.
Ether jet reset.
Okay, so this is
Jet reset. There it is.
That's pretty good.
so with Bridget. Let's see, what do I want to do?
We dug back into 3, so we're reestablishing in that corner. This was a chance for moles to go hang out with the rats and start blocking a press. Not that they especially want to do that, but
I'm not sure if I want
it was an option.
That seems dangerous.
It does seem dangerous. But life is sometimes about danger, Jake. You can't just live safely.
Okay. Who's this Guerric?
This is Monster Energy, Guerric.
Okay. Actually, while we're waiting, Guerric, why Monster Energy? This is an interesting pick from you, I think.
It's the mango loco flavor. It's delicious.
It's crazy
it
mango.
has 10% juice, 16% juice. Buy it today.
What's the other 84%?
Definitely not juice.
Just taurine?
It's got vitamins, taurine,
Yeah.
L-carnitine, and it's B vitamins specifically.
Yeah. Excellent. How much caffeine is in that thing?
Oh, probably a lot.
2 points.
150 milligrams per can.
That is a lot, but that's not insane.
No, it's not.
There's some crazy.
And
There's
then
some crazy ones out
one
there.
card.
I recently tried Celsius.
That
Have you had
will
Celsius?
be my turn.
I have not.
One of my friends accurately described it as cocaine in a can.
Oh.
I think it's only 12 ounces. Maybe it's 16. I think it's only 12 ounces, and it's 200 milligrams.
Ooh.
Like, I have to nurse it. That's way too much caffeine for me.
Jeez.
I like spread it out throughout the day.
All right, cool. So I got a little bit of a stack now.
Yeah, to be clear, I actually normally have very little caffeine. Like I have a pure liquid caffeine, and I have like a small amount in the morning, maybe a small amount in the afternoon if it's like a long day or something.
Did you say you have a pure liquid caffeine?
Yes, I did say that.
Wait a minute, Garrett. You mean you've liquefied caffeine and you just take it in a dropper?
Yeah. I liquefy the caffeine, Jake. That's the reasonable explanation.
Yeah, you put it in your centrifuge and you just liquefy it.
Yeah, I order liquid caffeine from a company called Caffeinate, and it comes in this nice little bottle where like you can squeeze it to portion out the amount you want.
This is the most you thing I've ever heard.
It is.
Because it's like the least amount of actions it takes to get caffeinated.
This was Sam's exact reaction when I explained it to him. And I drink it with a little juice, preferably, but I'll toss it into my Soylent shake or water if I need to.
Is it tasteless?
No, it's very bitter.
You don't drink coffee.
No, I don't drink coffee.
You don't seem like it.
I really need 4. Can't guarantee.
I can't be normal, Jake. I've got to be a hipster.
Guarantee 5 this turn.
Hipsters drink tons of coffee.
I know they do.
Actually, now they drink tea.
Line over here.
What is Nitro doing?
1.
What's his game plan here? Just oppress his... Yeah, he's
2 advances.
free to do it.
2, 3.
We're rowdy this turn. Why are we just...
Yeah, he wants the cards.
I want more recruits first. If I leave this here, how does that look?
We're specifically not
Flimsy.
getting 5 clearings, it looks like.
Why not? Is he afraid of being policed?
It might be sandbagging, yeah.
But he couldn't just pepper him in as he... I don't know.
I think that's
That backline's pretty... I guess he's afraid the moles will pop up,
that way.
but they won't. They don't...
1, 2,
I mean...
4, 5.
Yeah, I mean, moles don't play the game. They just sit in their corner. They do mole things.
I oppress.
I mean...
They build little sandcastles.
That's why I'm asking. Like, that's got to be the only thing besides, I guess, he's afraid the vagabond will come and start sniping strongholds. But, like, whatever.
2.
3 points is awesome.
Oh well.
Apparently, we don't like what we drew.
Nitro. Guerric, while we're waiting, when a player is on the upside down version of where the board is, why is it that you look at the board upside down at that point? Is it because you don't want the camera to have to do the slow rotate when you snap back to their board?
No, it's because we want to get in the mind of the player. We want to inhabit their very being. That is absolutely why, Jake.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah, if it's because TTS doesn't have like the nice little fade to black that Tabletop Playground has. I don't want the constant switch.
Yeah. I understand. It'd be cool though if there was a command that you could rotate all of the clearing markers, the numbers, like just when it's that player's turn.
I'm going to...
That's the only thing that's upside down. Everything else, I mean, the meeples are upside down, but who cares?
I always wanted the faction boards to all be the same orientation.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, I requested that back when the Ultimate mod was first being worked on. But anyway, people really like the whole idea of being like around the table, similar to real life.
It's so weird. Right? Like, we're not around the table.
Right, I know. We're digital. We can do it better. We have the technology.
Yeah, it's a real world constraint put in a digital world. It's so interesting.
But unfortunately,
there's no reason to have it upside down.
You put me in a bit of a tough spot here. Not that I blame you. Just...
Uh-oh.
I feel some animosity.
Okay.
You've put me in a tough spot.
Recruiting into...
This this Fox battle is interesting because it has the potential to turmoil us in the future.
Right. I mean, we're not just going to let the Warlord take half the map, right?
I would really rather not let the Warlord take.
A pretty high chance, I'd imagine. I guess maybe
I get it. I'm the moles, all that, but
maybe he's only going to barely fight in Fox
It
constantly.
is where I'm.
You know, like let the moles have presence there.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to
Be
be
the punching bag.
we'll have to be careful about it. Like it currently, rats have strongholds in Fox, so they do have an anchor there, but once those are gone, nothing else is hard
That's so
committed.
far
to Fox.
away.
Right?
There's you can't. I mean, maybe we can get there, but I don't with the ferry or something. But like both those Fox clearings are far away, and you can't even battle in the other one right now. But
It's an interesting choice.
the better choice would have been move, I assume, which what you would have done.
Great.
Probably.
Mouse move.
I don't know what our last card is, but yeah, the Fox battle doesn't. I mean, I love battling. I'm all for bloodshed.
Maybe he
but
wants to start fighting.
Fox just doesn't feel like the suit to be fighting in right now.
Right. Well,
Yeah, that's what it's got.
everything else is turmoilable, though, right?
Yeah, it really you really just need birds for battle.
Bird battle against the rat here, which
Just
is
just draw bird cards.
Yeah, I was
skill
gonna say
issue.
this is the problem.
like.
Oh, thought I had a chance to drink water.
Ooh. Very destructive.
Ooh.
Lord of the Hundreds has a 0% win rate in round 2. Wow.
Ouch. Wait, what happened with that battle?
Would you like to play an ambush?
Oh, 3-1.
use one now.
3-2. Big battles.
Casualties.
Crazy.
Well, we have our safety build in 10.
Nice. Okay. Gets us to 2 points in a card draw, which is pretty. That card draw is nice.
You draw 2 cards.
Woohoo!
All right.
We're not going to
I
pass
mean,
turn.
Aries in a good spot right now. There's not there. I mean, that is the Fox card's an issue, but
Refresh, a torch, a sword, and a boot.
Right, it's just
no
hard.
one's really gonna mess with them right now. And
Yeah, but somebody's
got
going to
the
mess with them
100s,
eventually, and then that Fox is a liability.
well, it's gonna happen. Like, yeah, 100% is liability. I think they had a choice. I guess they had a choice to put it into move, which is really what you would have preferred.
This
Right, move is safe.
a root tea.
Oh, nice. We found a T.
But maybe they need to. Maybe they know they need to whittle.
We don't have to boo. We don't have to boo. All right, I'm the vagabond.
Vagabond's doing all right now too.
Because I want it. Come on.
That's okay. We're going to flip this torch to explore.
Nice.
Oh
Get the
wow! Look
sword.
at that little sword.
It might
That's
be time for
120.
the rats to hit the vagabond a little
I
bit.
think it's time to hit the vagabond.
Jake, do we have a vagabond problem?
From a T sword on this.
I mean, had they actually gotten that point when they went hostile, because I've actually also forgot that rule. I was gonna talk about how like this is actually surprising what the run is doing already, but their lack of mobility on the lake is countered by the fact that they keep taking the ferry
Right,
anywhere they want.
the
When
fact that
no one
no-
else can get it.
People are just happy to leave the ferry to the vagabond, apparently, and sure,
Yeah,
that's going to
so
solve problems for you.
Just rowing along the lake, just handing out cards and picking people off. Like that's a great way to play. I'm shocked it's working well, but I'm glad it is.
Decisions.
I
Also, he
don't.
could just back handspring onto the raft and get away from people too.
I don't normally associate drive-bys with aquatic transport, but that's kind of what we have here.
We are going to.
Hey, there's a guy on a raft. He's got a crossbow. Actually, he doesn't have a crossbow yet. He just throws the sword.
Maybe he has it on a string so he can pull it back.
Flip.
Arizona, we have not explored 12 yet. We went after the one in 11, potentially because it's in rat territory, and we wanted to make sure we get it before rats get any ideas.
Up here. Then,
We're gonna smack that rat.
It's time for everybody's favorite game show, Smack That Rat.
flip one sword to aid the Eerie.
That's not the game.
Little something to
I mean, Erie had 3 cards in hand. That's
We're also
kind of
going
dangerous.
Rats with this
I feel like you could have picked a better incentive for me not to hit you. This is.
What do you mean?
Bribe.
This is a bribe. I'm giving you a point.
You could have picked a better incentive.
You you get a point. I get to schmove around a little bit. And then we're gonna draw a card.
Ooh.
Pass my turn.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Okay.
He is gonna get smacked.
Yeah, right.
It's a warrior. Then I will Groot twice.
Here's a card.
Relational markers on your board.
Yes, I would have probably done that later on.
Which is why I guess why he did it. Like the main reason is to start getting friendly.
Yeah.
I guess.
He wants you to craft the.
Erzad, we have a bag.
No,
I
I
think
would have said.
I'm guessing it's the boot because he said you get a point. I get to move around a little.
This is slander. I said schmove. Okay.
That's an important distinction.
Sure. Okay.
I don't know what the distinction is, but it's important.
I think it's to move with a little bit of a slide to like kind of shimmy.
Shimmy and a shake.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's see.
What item do you use to schmooze? The tea, but there's a little bit of whiskey in it. Vet Phalanx says, if he thinks he's getting hit next round either way, maybe he's just aiding to grab those points before they're inaccessible. Possibly.
That's what I was thinking. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
It's
It's potentially just grabbing those points while we can before they disappear.
One, if not two of them, are going to be hitting me.
I hope so. I hope they do.
All right, and it sounds like we're kind of confirming that theory. It sounded like Cosmic was saying they expect to be hit.
Yeah, but my checking is gonna come at the like I'm gonna have to do some policing, and that's sort of self-checking for the sake of slowing down the person who's already in double digits. We're gambling next round, people.
No, we're not. I'm not scoring 5 points my next.
We're gambling.
Do not think like that. There's no way I'm scoring 5 points.
Sorry, chat.
We know
What a tease.
damn well that my next one.
He knows how to entertain.
He has his 2 hammers. Like, if he happens to luck into coins, we're in big trouble.
I'm gonna move to.
It's so funny that we were so shocked by the Ronin pick and then the way this trajectory of this game could go.
He's having a really solid Vagabond game right now. Like, we're pulling good items. We're crafting, like, on tempo. Like, everything's coming up Millhouse right now.
The situation just also has worked out in terms of how the distribution of these factions has gone.
And I will sway.
Going for a Lord Sway. Do we get a building lord, or do we get the Duchess herself, the dirty gal?
The dirty gal.
I shamelessly stole that from Hunter from Space Cat Space Turtles.
That does sound like something Hunter would say.
Fourth.
Baron of Dirt.
Chat likes Monster Energy Guerric.
He's a wild man.
You better like Monster Energy Guerric, because that's where RootCon's getting.
Oh boy. You keep telling everybody you're probably gonna come, but you're coming, aren't you?
Yeah. It's just I'm afraid of commitment as I throw away my ring.
Then you shouldn't get married. Jesus.
Where did I drop that? There we go.
I don't think he heard me.
Oh, I heard you. I was in the act of throwing away my engagement ring as you said that.
Oh, got it. I missed the bit. Guerric, while we're waiting, how personal questions can I ask you in this segment?
Since you have Monster Guerric, probably far too personal.
Noted.
And then we'll put 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, RootCon, Consti.
One at this stronghold.
It's the first ever Root convention happening in Portland, Oregon, August 19th and 20th at Guardian Games.
Then we're going to
It's currently sold out.
To become.
But there is a wait list, and I can put a link to it.
That is a good idea because I do not have one prepped like a smart person.
Well, actually, the question is, do I have one prepped?
Oh, well, I tried. I did nothing, but I tried.
All right. Moving into daylight, we're going to craft the bag.
We're willingly crafting bag and shutting down Relentless. Interesting choice.
Commands and 2 prowess.
We took Wrathful, so we're clearly intending to fight.
Yeah, let's also craft Corvid Planners.
Oh, Corvid Planners is interesting for rats.
It is indeed, thank you. I get not giving it to the birds, because that would have been a little bit...
Guerric, like, don't you feel that...
I get it.
I guess you're always talking about shutting down moods, which is a valid thing to consider when you're creating these items. But like, I feel like their priority when you have the cards as the warlord is to get the tracks up so much more.
It's
Like,
So I'm going.
I mean, you have to think about the value, because like if if Relentless Mood nets you X actions across the course of the game, and crafting the item nets you Y actions across the game, you have to try and predict which of those is going to be the greater number.
Right. It feels like you're always considering when you talk about these things, you're always talking about mood shutdowns as opposed to
at some point.
the track. Maybe because the track just doesn't. It's just the fact for you. But I think that is the motivation, is why a lot of those times, and they take the hit on Relentless.
Yeah,
Right.
We probably over fearmonger the loss of specific moods.
Okay.
I think it's one of the most complex things about the Lord of the Hundreds. Actually, I don't think you're fear mongering it. I think it's a valid thing to worry.
Are you saying I'm unsuccessfully fear mongering it? Because that's my goal, Jay.
I'm wondering. I'm wondering the weight. What the weight distribution truly is on those.
Right.
That dichotomy, I guess.
Forest you, or if the limp is. It's an inefficient turn if you have to spend 2 of your items. Repair something else just to be like somewhat stable. I think I can. Depends. What am I gonna do with my advances? I was thinking of going advance.
Oh wait, we're hostile now. You removed the dude, right? 3-1.
Yep. Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
My warlord's a little squishy, so maybe.
Yeah, but he also has 4 strongholds currently, which is a little bit ridiculous in my opinion.
Also true.
I'm just trying to figure out, because I still want to oppress 3, and there's nothing I can do. Like, I can't just hit the bird. Vagabond is going to cause me
Another good reason to like get
I have to keep scoring.
command going, because then he can start spreading out the hundreds for that easy oppress, which is like,
Yeah.
it's so crazy. Everything's empty around him and has been all game.
That alone is probably a great argument for the item over the mood in this situation. The fact that it's very easy to use commands to acquire a press.
Doing a retreat, just because Eerie already is a turn
uncontested
because of the builds. So I don't want to lose my warlord just yet. So I think I might. I'm just questioning if I go take the ferry. The ferry might be good. I only have 1 card. Maybe we will ferry up, take this, and that's still 3 clearings. It's just then the moles might.
Oh, Nitro, putting on a show.
I think I do a ferry move just because like card wealth might come in handy for drawing something I can craft. So we're gonna do that 1, and then we're gonna take the ferry for our second advance, and
This is
going to be.
Wait, why are you taking all 3?
Because again, we're sticking to just the 3 clearings and not overextending to 4 or 5.
We'll go there.
I mean, I understand wanting to keep the warlord protected, but like
We'll just end
the 5 are there for the taking, right?
I think we're just sandbagging to not become too much of a threat.
I don't know. They already consider him a threat. Like he's already got the threat. I feel.
Well, there's levels to it. There's the, hey, we think Nitrorev's a threat, and then there's the, okay, guys, Nitrorev's actually a threat. We need to go do something about it.
That's true.
All right.
And with a God of War Eerie and with moles in the game, we can maybe try to stay just under the surface of that second threat and profit from it.
Lily asks what mood we are. We are Monster Energy Drink. are wrathful.
We're wrathful, yes. Yes, I panned the camera over to it.
I think I'm just gonna put.
I guess I'd be too greedy as the hundreds. I'd be like, a press is there. Like,
Remember,
I get
Jake,
worried when I take 6 clearing.
the key is to play as the faction, not to role play as the faction.
I will.
Yeah, that's the theater kid in me. That's the problem. Games.
Gotta think about the fox battle.
When I play moles, I just close my eyes. It's awful.
I think might need to go soon because, like, you know, the warlord's now going to be getting
Here's the
6
thing.
things a turn.
If a certain vagabond doesn't give me a bird
certain
card before I
vagabond.
draw
I am
one, I just
giving
don't have.
you. I'm giving you.
He's insolent.
Okay, I would very much appreciate that. Because right now I can't really police anybody.
Yeah, I know. I just think like maybe like if you could get your dudes to this fox clearing just to throw in a punch.
Well, that's more well.
Really, though.
It's not really doable.
Yeah.
I mean, the moles can do it too.
There it is.
The moles could. And the moles or you should. I'm just saying one of you guys
The
should
moles.
take
I'll leave it to Nitro to say somebody else could punch me.
Right.
That is the only card I'm adding to the tree this turn. I am going to craft. I'm going to craft Propaganda Bureau.
Oh, baby.
Ooh.
That's an interesting craft for Erie.
Well, he obviously doesn't like his cards, so he's okay to get rid of them.
Right.
So that's got that resource. And then he's I'm guessing either shutting down a sway is an easy thing, / pop up for a progression, or in like a last minute build or something.
Or it satisfies an easy fox battle if we're ever in a tight
There you
place.
go.
We don't want to have to go across the map.
There you go, Guerric. Now you're thinking like a root player.
Now I'm thinking with portals.
Mm-hmm. Portals, of course, being actually Propaganda Bureau.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, Duckstroyer, the suited battle is not safe. It is very risky. We were just talking about that last turn. It really feels like we are going to turmoil this game. Trosko asking, is the Vagabond taking the heat away from moles? To some extent, yes. But also...
They hate the moles.
I'm trying to think.
Like...
Prop Bureau to get the fox.
Go ahead.
Rats are making a conscious choice not to get entangled with moles the way Erie are. Like rats are playing greedy and not participating in the policing.
Yeah, but if he does the fox battle against me, the chances of losing that warrior are pretty high, and then it doesn't even end up oppressing.
But it's not like rats are chasing the Vagabond around either. They did one opportunistic battle, and then they got out of there.
Yeah.
So I think to some extent it's just...
You know what? Let's do the
table's playing a little risky and a little greedy by letting moles play their game, which you can never do. You have to prevent the mole player from participating at the table. The magic circle cannot include them.
Oh, that's brutal.
Replace the warlord. I was like, whoa,
This
boy.
is illegal.
Some people can't be swayed by propaganda.
Okay, we did it in a rabbit clearing.
I think clearing 7? No. We weren't. No,
did
we're
clearing
doing 1.
1.
I was gonna say I didn't think we left anything in 7, but I didn't see an Erie yet, so I was confused.
Back and steal the fairy from me? No!
I guess he's trying to make this. I don't know what he's trying to do.
We're probably taking the ferry, like Nitro was just saying.
Waterman's rule. You just waterman yourself.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, God. I thought that's what the whole point was.
Oh. Okay, apparently we hadn't thought of that, but now we know. Now we got Waterman, and
He just moved the waterman's law to his area. That's so funny. He would fall for that, honestly, because he does talk so much about how it works, and he's so smart, and he does know the best strategy.
Come and get the warlord, because now it's like he's squishy enough.
Stop telling them.
well,
Nitro!
no. This is his way of trying to dodge heat, because moles aren't going to do shit.
But I know, but like the moles yeah, that's true. They don't have the actions to and don't want to, but like they could. It's Vagabond's the issue here.
No, because Vagabond just got punched. Remember? Rats just punched Vagabond.
Yes. But Vagabond's gonna keep being the issue. Like I guess we already knew we were gonna hit them into it. The Vagabond's gonna come back to be the issue.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, don't hit him now, but
Actually, wait.
Maybe only send one guy down to fight the moles, so that like we try to minimize.
but like if the mole's gonna hit anybody, like he doesn't need to hit the birds and he doesn't need to hit the Vagabond. So that leaves a vulnerable
I
rat.
have to keep wasting actions moving him back, which makes it harder for me to get over here to punch the
Theory,
warlord.
is it possible to move your guys here and do a punch there?
But he still has to do a fox battle.
It's the fox battle.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
you're right.
the problem.
Yeah.
And I can't leave this totally undefended.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that fox battle's already a liability on us.
You're good though, no? You just like throw one guy here as a sacrificial battle and you've already got your build here.
Okay, rats. We don't need you to say
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
good.
It's not. I mean, I don't love it. I don't love how poorly defended this is.
I love it. That's the...
Okay, rats.
Like, of course you're gonna love it.
They're on to me, guys.
I'm tired of this bullshit.
Actually,
So-
wait.
Here's the thing:
More.
it's definitely advantageous for me for you to start
Rolling
moving
back-
this way.
rolling back
I'll leave
before
that.
move.
Whoa.
No, we drew a card. That's no bueno.
Would you be okay if I changed my mind about where I took the ferry?
Yeah, that's
I already
fine.
drew the card.
Whoa, I don't
That's
think so.
still not technically fine.
After you completed the
No,
move,
you're
you
right,
can't
you're
just
right.
like reroute the boat now that you've seen the card.
That's a very good. Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. They know.
They're on it. I don't need
They're
to be
proper
here.
gamers.
Later.
Yeah.
I hate to be a
Um,
rule stickler, but I mean,
That's
No. You're
I mean,
completely
it's
fair.
it's okay. I mean, it like
100%,
this
100%.
outcome helps you the best out of anyone. So of course you're gonna want it to stay consistent.
Well, in
Well, I'm
his
not gonna-
defense, I do think it's important to stay consistent in the way that we choose to rule
Yeah.
on things,
Yep.
and that we don't
I'm
just
going
go
to
based on what
send
the
it-
table needs.
Yeah, the rules exist to keep things consistent and correct.
Your bird here, mouse move here. I'd rather put a little more defense here than here.
That's okay.
Wait a minute.
Moles.
but
you know,
I'm more at risk of taking out.
Oh, he can hit them. Okay, I was gonna say he has to do 2 battles. I forgot about the mouse clearing.
To leave this one a bit light and this one defended.
Yeah.
Because the vagabond's here as well, you know.
I did that.
Yeah, but I'm aiding him. That's my turn's literally just gonna be aiding him.
Okay. Battle. Fox battle here. Moles. Ambush.
Okay. No.
Nice.
And then I think actually that's good for me. I'll do a.
I mean, that's good for you.
Battle.
We have another battle.
Oh, should he do it in Fox?
There's an argument to that, but it's more effective to police moles if you take it out of 8. But moles, of course,
Right.
we're just saying that if you leave the one in 8, then I have more freedom to go after rats. So you have to weigh how much you actually believe moles.
I don't believe that's true.
All right, we're battling in Fox. Moles get what they want.
No.
Oh, murder.
Sam's here.
I'm not gonna lie, that hesitation scared me. I thought you were gonna be like, actually, let's just smack the vagabond.
I mean, I was thinking I might have to if I hadn't rolled at 0.
Yeah, but it would have weakened that. Like you would have had to build a roost with only one guy. Now
I
it
wouldn't have
been like
wanted to.
Warlord
Wouldn't have wanted to.
cardboard.
Smacking this mole would also have been a risky idea.
Yeah.
I mean, not that this is safe as it is, but
That would be a fun ambush.
the warlord's in the position that they're in, and Erie keeps being like, "Oh, I can't police him, so I'm just gonna hit the moles instead, so they can't police him either."
Well,
I know, but like at least now, like the Erie, like they have a roost here, so they should be able to easily.
if I get a
move
bird
over.
card, I can really start focusing more.
I'm
on
gonna give you. Don't worry. You're getting a bird card.
Okay.
I've got a bird card for you, dude. Okay,
It's a done
all
deal.
My stuff's broken. Just let me go fix it. I'll get you your bird card.
And I end my turn.
Okay, we're gonna refresh 5 items. We're gonna refresh hammer, torch, sword, hammer, and sword. Okay, first action. We are going to slip here on clearing 10 with my good friend the Erie. We are going to use a hammer to fix a hammer, and then exhaust a hammer to craft
Nice.
a bag.
Look how efficient this turn is.
And I will give myself the last bag.
Nice.
What we're going to do is we are going to exhaust a bag and a root tea to aid my good friend the Erie. 2 cards.
Ooh.
There you go. That will give me 2 points and move me up on my relationship marker. Thank you guys for reminding me to do that last time. And then just to tease the fans, just to make them, oh my god, the game is tumbling, I'm going to complete a quest. I am going to do a guard duty quest.
Yeah. Okay.
1 point.
Nice.
Then I will draw 1 card.
Okay.
Turn on to the
Ending at 14. What
Look
a
at that
tease.
turn.
Good turn.
You have to put away an item.
Yes, I do. Which I'll throw away boot. I wanted to speed run my turn and look cool, and now
Yeah. I was just impressed with the speed run, if anything.
That was a haiku, I think.
maybe it was a rhyming couplet for sure. I don't know. I
look cool, but I look
cool.
like a
No,
fool.
that's 6 syllable.
Nitro.
Couplet, not a
I
haiku.
didn't count.
Oh,
What a very specific psychosis you must have to only hear things in the pentameter or like a meter.
Would maybe the 2 cards have been better there, Erzad is asking. There's a legitimate argument to that. We might have gotten over eager to quote unquote tease chat for the gamble.
Yeah, to only do 14, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, I do think people maybe sometimes take the draw over the point too often, but this does feel like a moment where we've got the 2 hammers. We had no cards in hand. Even if it's...
I'm probably gonna recruit at least once.
Even if it's not something that we like are directly searching for, it feels like the cards would be useful.
Sure.
We're also gonna see what the other thing is.
Mhm.
Oh god!
Oh, we have a Mouse Expel Bandits as our 3rd quest, our new quest,
Oh, wow.
which matches our Rabbit Expel Bandits.
I think, like, I don't know. Now that Erie has 6 cards in hand, it's going to start getting bananas.
Those are some decent quests. What have you
These
got?
quests
You got a
do be
mouse
good.
already.
Some
Yeah.
what quests? Dees?
I mean,
Is that a thing people say?
speech ain't so great.
Decent is what he's
Might.
shortened it to. You never heard that?
I've never heard decent shortened that way, no.
Yeah.
I think it's fundraising.
I think it started in 2002.
Fundraising?
Yes.
Coins and
So it's very recent. That's why I don't recognize it.
I feel
Oh, yeah, 2002 is very recent.
Also,
21 years ago.
yeah, but at least sometimes you don't have anything to do with a hammer. But exhausting tea always is terrible. And then on top of the fact that you
I
can't.
love that Nitro just wants to talk about the game, you guys. Like,
Using Bridget.
just wants to explore.
And then I'll use the mayor to do my Bridget battles. So I will battle here.
Okay.
Okay.
No
in the
ambush.
ambush.
See, this is what I was wondering about. I think they're incentivized.
Oh my god.
Disappointing.
A real bummer.
Alright, and then I'll
We should have one more, right?
any ambush.
Yeah.
This time no.
Uh-huh.
It worked.
Wow. Wow,
Oh, it
wow.
doesn't work. This guy. All right.
Yeah, he doesn't go to a bag.
He's too special.
the script doesn't affect the warlord.
That's so.
Yeah,
funny.
and the ultimate mod, I think it'll just like send it right next to the bag.
Yeah.
What mod is this?
This is the tournament mod.
Oh, sub ultimate.
No, it's by a different person, Dr. Hazard, instead of Slug and S.
I'm impressed by all of these mods. They're so great. Although to be fair, the mod I really want is the one that shuts down the berserk noise at the beginning of loading the game.
You can turn those off in your settings.
You can?
Wait, maybe not the. I think you can. You can turn off the music. Maybe you can turn off the.
Well, I
noise.
could definitely turn off the music. How is that? Why is there music in this game?
I know, right?
You can turn off the. Really, you can turn off the.
I might subconsciously repress hearing it every time I boot up TTS.
Ah, yeah, you've blocked it out.
Maybe.
Game. No. I feel like a company wouldn't allow you to turn that off, like unless you went into
Good stuff.
the config of it or something.
Oh, I wanted that. Oh well.
And that is my turn.
All right, so we are going to do straight to recruit. These two are going to go here. These two are going to go here. We're going to anoint one of these guys.
We went banker and not another lord.
Yeah, I was about to ask banker.
This is round 4. That's slightly early for banker.
Literally, in this case, what's happening? Am I lagged? Oh, no, I am lagging. There we go.
Oh yeah, Nitro's ping just shot up to 999.
Okay, so we got 7 here. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. These were stacked as well. That's not so bad.
Yeah, Sandbox, it's only 3 clearings. We also, it wouldn't have been too difficult to leave one behind as we pass through 9 or something. Is that how we got there, or did we?
Why doesn't it? I don't know how to make it work.
So we didn't use the ferry to get there, so it must have been through 9.
I'm just gonna flip. I'm not using bitter.
Yeah, it was 9. That's where they had pieces.
I'm not gonna use lavish, so we're gonna go with rowdy.
Which they didn't leave any there, but that makes sense. They wanted to make sure it got done.
Yeah, they didn't want to be ambushed.
Is grandiose better actually?
Ferry does make banker slightly more consistent.
Okay, forget rowdy.
It's just a question of whether we get control of the ferry.
Yeah, has they had a chance to even try?
Warlord party.
Okay, so then we go into daylight. We're gonna craft Murine Broker.
Very nice.
Okay.
Big crafting turn.
We are
Wow.
Advanced.
Marine Broker's fun. That's great.
So let's see. Advance.
A fair amount of things have been crafted though already, right?
Yeah, 5 of
But
the.
no coins yet, you know. The things are gonna get out there.
Advance.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa.
Here's the thing. I don't really like having this roost so close to the foxes. I'd rather pressure you movement-wise into continuing to attack.
Nice. See, this is all logical.
And don't worry. I'm not gonna hit this roost. It's gonna be nice. I'll leave this one because the vagabond needs to be hit as well. You just happen to be on the way
Absolute
and
villain. This guy's a
thin your numbers a
villain.
bit.
So believable.
I wouldn't have done it, but the duchy kind of forced me to anoint over somewhere else. So we're gonna go over here. And
Hi, Pugstar Man.
Do you have a plan
Good to see you too.
account for these, or the fact
not
that
at
I
all.
can
I'm just
recruit a
going
bunch
wild.
and
I shoot from the hip, my friend. So,
He reversed his steps, so you can always command him to go back if he needs to, too. Or he'll do the oppression thing in 11 and 4, right?
Maybe?
all right.
We'll see.
It's a good roll. We're grandiose, right? Did we remove a rat?
We're gonna go this way.
Not that I saw.
I didn't see a rat get removed.
I'm gonna attack the vagabond this time.
Apparently Nitrorev is a filthy cheater.
You have an ambush.
Was it 3-1? Yeah, it was.
Nope.
Did you take your hit here, or did I miss it?
Oh, they caught it.
Did I not take the hit? My bad. So I lost 1 and I got a 0-0. What?
Oh.
What you gonna do now, fool?
Committed to this thing. I can't actually. I'm gonna snatch the ferry. That's my first command
I mean,
action.
He left the roost.
No, I have to. That's the whole point of this thing. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to draw.
He just wants cards.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then we're going to go.
Yeah.
1,
Wait.
2,
What?
3,
We did a little circle.
4.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
That makes sense.
Question is that enough defense? Erie's gonna want some retribution, but they would have to.
We're deciding between oppressing 3 clearings or defending 6.
that I'm going.
I think he knows he's
think
probably
Japan will get it,
pretty
though.
safe there.
Yeah,
I'll
I can't
just-
believe
I guess if they convince the Vagabond to go do it too.
Word.
I don't know. They're hostile. It's going to
Yeah.
take some
He
boots.
can just
Um,
repair everything. He can be back up, and
That's a
then
fun fact. My plans to slip into the forest anyways. I just wanted to egg you on to waste action.
You've only got 2 broken items.
That doesn't make any sense. I don't buy that.
No.
He-
Big brain
he's-
guys.
he's trying to get Yuri to not hit him.
Ugh.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually good with this. I'm actually totally fine with this because I'm going to leave one guy here. Therefore, there's going to be 4 defending the strongholds. We're going to go on to... That's all my commands.
That's table talk.
I'm not going to...
He knew that was 4 there anyway.
2 points. 1, 2. And then I draw 1 card.
And we're going to grab an ambush.
And it's going to be...
So we're going to rely on the ambush to be the extra defense instead of the 1 warrior.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Disincentivizing people. Well, they can still go grab the raft, I guess.
Get that.
What are you going to do now, punk?
No, taunting is when I'm swinging it around and rotating it at the same time.
That's a really, I mean, that's a good turn for Nitrorev. Like, it wasn't explosive or anything. I know the rolls didn't go the way he wanted it to, but, like, good turn.
Yeah, solid turn. It's
The outcomes.
We feel a little behind in scoring, but that's, because we've been doing that intentionally.
Yeah, like, he can oppress if he wants. He's choosing not to. He wanted that. He really wants those cards. He's got 3 in hand now, and he still has Marine Broker. So
Right.
I can't believe
performance is good for Warlords.
I didn't
So
even want to do 3 because I knew I couldn't take out enough to get a point. I just
Yeah.
needed to do
Okay,
something.
All right, I just want to say, I feel a little insulted being called stupid. I just think it's good because my tea is exhausted. I think it's better to slip into the forest, refresh all my items on the next turn instead of just limping with a 3 refresh. But now, since you all said that was stupid, I'm starting to doubt my plan.
do you think that's stupid,
I'm not
Garrett?
saying it's stupid. I mean,
You play your
strategy that
That's
I'm
stupid.
not.
I heard it. That's stupid.
I've also played the Vagabond a total of like 3 times, so I wouldn't take my word on anything. I hate playing the Vagabond.
Okay.
I don't think it's stupid, but I also
Using both of your hammers to.
it maybe doesn't work the way we're expecting. Evening's Rest only refreshes the items it repairs.
I didn't say that, but I thought.
So if we were expecting to get a full refresh just due to that won't be the case. But it also
Right.
so thinking about the fact that won't be the case, we're just refreshing 3 this turn and then 5 next turn, assuming we refresh the T this turn. We're not really gaining any advantage on refreshes by going to the forest. It's the same value if we basically don't go.
Right.
Points.
So I wouldn't call it stupid, but I also don't know that I see the value we're
The
getting.
benefit, right?
We need Eerie to hit the Vagabond to try to get him
no, don't worry.
hostile.
Vagabond is 100% on my to-do list.
Sweet.
Because if he doesn't, then he's gonna just have hostile pieces that are just gobbled up.
Right,
mean-
it could be a form of shading. It's hard for me to tell how genuine the table talk was there, whether we were actually insulted.
Yeah, there's some deception going on today for sure.
But
The problem is these players are they have too much game knowledge amongst them all.
This is the Ronin.
They don't buy it anytime.
Their greatest asset.
It's like a bunch of car salesmen selling each other cars and just constantly going back to their managers. You know?
What a metaphor.
Yeah, I still think I'm just going to slip into the forest.
one
regardless.
thing I can't afford to not do is
One thing I can't afford to not do.
use Propaganda Bureau on one of these guys.
Oh,
Nice.
I just want to draw a sword. Oh wait, hold on. Dingus. I'm such a dingus. You craft coins. I get to draw a card. Boom.
You do. You do.
There it is.
Come on.
Well, there's our R rating.
Did we?
Because he's spending a fox card.
Oh yeah, duh.
What's the question?
Nitro, did you take one of these off for Prop Bureau?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't even see that you did it. I thought you were just talking about it.
Okay. I am going to do that because I can't afford not to. That is the only reasonable place.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
For
check
sure,
it
for
out.
sure. Now I'm really glad
Um,
you discarded the fox because that's the only reason I remembered. Come on, but I'm just gonna put this right by the supply if that's cool with everyone.
Oh,
All
nice.
good, man.
Nice.
My favorite place that I've seen someone put it is literally on top of their bird song, so that way when they go to start reading, they're like, "Oh yeah."
Problem is, this
You
is
don't
not
read
a
it?
good fox. I've got it memorized.
Yeah, he doesn't need to read it.
For us noobs, we still read our boards.
Tell me, Jake, do you read your
So-
faction board?
On my
Of
phone
course.
As like a
'Cause
reminder.
I don't have it memorized.
What a noob.
I'm moving it because I want to check what the plot descriptions are. And so I
I also-
anymore, but it is a good spot for it.
Since having a child and also
Press Alt and then you can see it.
like good time society, it means I.
This is weird for you know.
That's
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt them. Good time society means I play a ton of other games. Like my hours in Root have kind of plummeted from previous years.
You're saying you're cheating on Root?
No. What is that? What I said?
It was a joke that you're cheating on Root. You're not in a serious relationship with
This
it.
is another instance where you had to tell me it was a joke. Now, sometimes it could be my own stupidity. Other times it could be your delivery, or I think just the lack of a joke. But I get it. Yes, no, I do cheat on Root pretty frequently. I am a polyamorous gamer for sure.
I respect that. I respect that.
But yeah, I mean, I know all the I know the orders of things for sure because I do a podcast about it. But like playing the game, actually sitting down and playing the game is the best way to get it in your head, and I don't play it nearly enough. But we do have a bunch of people in real life who want to learn now, and I actually had your stream on when Waterman was playing last night in the background when we had guests over, like a baseball game, muted, and they wanted to know all about it.
Bird move? Bird move.
Bird move. So we have 3 battles to do: a mouse, a fox, and a bird.
Yeah. Which, we have that Fox battle in 5 if we want it.
Quick, can I just ask you something? I know. So the boat move is irreversible. But I would consider, instead of moving a guy from 2 to 7, move your guy from 7 to 11, because the rats have a bird ambush, and if they use it, you're going to turmoil.
It's a good point.
He's not battling me here. This is his safety build.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But thank you for the reminder that I cannot battle them there.
Yes.
that mouse
Very,
is all
very
you,
true,
big
very
guy.
true.
Okay. And to thank you for pointing that out, I'm going to give you a little love tap.
All right, now we're going to the forest.
No, I do not.
Okay.
We'll see how the roll goes.
No, I know.
Think.
1-0.
Only a 1.
Oh.
These
Gross.
Yeah, these.
hit this.
Oh, my
Snooki.
goodness.
We are
It's a
going to damage a sword.
He's a shifty little dude.
Does that make you defenseless?
It does, but we can't go hostile, and that's what's more important.
Yeah, I was
No.
about to say, now we cannot go hostile against the Eerie, which means we could try going allied.
He can't battle you again because Oh no, he can.
Yeah, he
You
can.
put another.
Bird battle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Battle.
Nice move. Nice move.
When I'm just going to slip into the forest.
We need to make sure.
You
This-
only turn hostile when you remove a warrior, not a token, right?
Yeah,
Or I mean, a building.
or building, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Well,
What?
which, kind of backfired, but
Is the second or third 0-0 against this VB?
This is crazy.
6.25% chance.
Fox battle.
Is that right?
That sounds right.
This heroic bird over here.
You're not gonna believe it. I'm not gonna use my ambush.
what crazy.
I was hoping this would bait it out.
Bro, yes, he took the extra hit because he's defenseless.
Oh, 1-0.
Whew. Hey, nice.
Very happy with that.
I damaged a bag.
I can use looters.
Um,
Oh, that's fun. That's a fun point.
and of course,
Looters.
It is. It is. I don't know how much we actually want the coins for our horde because it's not getting us an additional command action. It's just shutting down Rowdy.
I scored.
Well, here's the question: is does he have something else in his hand?
That's
He
the
was a
question.
crafting machine last turn.
Yeah.
He's got 4 cards now. So if he gets the coins to jumpstart him to get to 3,
2 cards. 2 cards. 2 cards.
and he doesn't really need to, he can afford to lose Rowdy given Marine Broker and
funny to just
what's been happening.
and then aid the
Fairy.
so the rats can't get coins. This is the smarter move. So we're just gonna slip into the forest. Refresh all my items,
Mhm.
and I.
Okay, it wasn't relevant, but I do think the rules misconception we talked about earlier was the case, just from the way Cosmic talked about performing their turn.
Gamble. And now there's not. So that's kind of your fault.
But yeah, just to state it clearly for the stream's sake, Evening's Rest only refreshes the items it repairs, which in this case it worked out fine because we had 3 refreshes for the 3 satchel items, and then Evening's Rest repaired refreshes everything else. Plus we had extra refreshes at the start of our next turn anyway. But
Right.
I believe Cosmic might be under the impression that you refresh everything, not just the things repaired.
I think, but your previous point about having enough to refresh them through other means.
Let's just review it.
Means it's like that's one of those things that's so
It's
rarely
equivalent,
relevant.
Yeah. All right, the markets have begun.
Okay.
This is
And
a turn 5 pivot, which is slightly premature. No, not premature. Slightly before standard tempo.
move.
Really?
Yeah,
Are we on turn 5 already for real?
yeah.
Man.
That's
This
what
doesn't
the great thing
speed
about
along.
molds is you can just track the turns with them. How many minutes do they have?
Yeah, good call.
Which
I mean,
means we should
yeah,
be
go
hitting 15 this round because the
was gonna
standard gamble is hit 15 on round 5. Gamble start of round 6.
I gotta
Stats.
put, yeah, I'm pretty bad at gambling on your channel. I guess statistically it's kind of hard because there's 4 outcomes instead of 2. So
Yeah, the challenge of the gamble went up this year. Now that we can actually do all 4 options, we're not pairing factions together.
yeah, or pairing. Yeah. Mhm.
Score 1 point. And then
Who we gonna sway?
This is an interesting pivot. It's worth mentioning. It's a single slot fox clearing, which, Fox is not a bad crafting suit, but it is down the hammer and crossbow, so it's just the swords left, which are both a 2-cost crafting item, which means we can't craft it with just 3.
Is he doing it just because that's where he's at? Like, he could do it he could move it to rabbit, but it's also he's got the guys there. I don't know. What does he have in his? He's got 3 cards in his hand.
3 more. We revealed a Fox Partisans. Like, maybe the plan is to craft Fox Partisans?
reveal 2
Okay.
cards. To
I have to show you this delivery that I just received because I mentioned this drink to you recently. Bring it in.
Let's see.
He has a Celsius in his hand.
That's not a big deal.
Thankfully, it's not open because he cannot have caffeine at this age.
Or
But he knows what to do with it.
I was going to say, I didn't think he needed the extra energy at that age.
No, he's got it. He's got it. My keyboard lights up though, so he's about to leap on it.
Nah.
Very excited. Thank you, Jet.
draw.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Signature?
Oh no! No, I didn't see it. Bring it back. I didn't notice. I don't know if you noticed. Yes, he's got a little vizier.
Look at that.
Oh, there he is. All right, sorry. I'm not holding you very nice. Thank you. Thanks, Jet. Appreciate it, bud. All right, we distracted from the mole's turn.
We didn't craft anything.
And that is my turn.
We didn't craft anything.
Okay.
We swayed a 4 mole.
1, 2. at the Warlord.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We'll see.
3, 4,
We'll just be judgy and see what happens.
3, 4.
Jeez.
Okay.
We didn't even banker Sandbox. No, we must have actually. Sorry, because we swayed a Squire. We got 3 points. So yeah, we must have bankered for 2 points.
Choose different mood. I'm going to.
No, wait a minute, because one of those is the Baron of Dirt.
Hello.
So we bankered for 1 point.
Banker.
Bankered for 1 point.
Okay. I'm going to choose Wrathful.
Yeah. Things are happening.
Okay.
I mean, he's only got 5 rats left in his supply, and he's got 4 strongholds. So
Daylight. I'm going
he
to.
needs to bury some to get more.
Engravers.
There it is. There it is.
Holy guacamole.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh. Oh my God.
Okay.
5 crafted items from the
We go
Warlord.
on to our command.
That's crazy. He must have a.
I steal the coins. Looters. Then normal battle. I can get that oppressed. And then advance, or advance. Gotta get my way. I gotta work my way to the moles.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know. He's kind of missed out on some all that oppression for 5 turns.
Right, and that's the thing. Like,
Get the
rats oppress becomes harder the farther into the game you get. Traditionally.
Yeah.
So
Especially with like the birds doing just fine. You know.
Baron online.
Early.
Baron.
So by intentionally sandbagging in the early game, it feels like we may have just been passing up easy points that we're going to struggle to get from now on. And
That's
all these,
what I'm wondering. Yeah.
all these crafted improvements are very cool, but I don't know that any of them are meaningfully making up that difference.
It's looking like, I mean, Erie's also a little scary. Like they're gonna, they have 2 build slots left. There's a possibility to do like police around the table, where like you hit the Erie because like they're close to you, and then the Erie can hit the moles.
If you hit me, there's not much I can do to hit moles. I think.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can throw
because
like,
that's the thing,
one
like,
box
I've
battle
been-
against the moles.
I've been doing a lot to the Eerie. The Eerie are the most point because the thing is, look at what I'm scoring. I've been scoring 2 points a turn. I have to
Yeah.
make that up. Like I'm in last place, despite the look of my engine. I need to start eating cardboard and oppressing. So
I think so. Obviously, I'm biased here, but like, I don't think this guy's doing you much harm. He's only there so I can do my fox battle.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I
I
feel
don't
like-
have a problem with that. It's just that now I only oppress 1 clearing. So
Fair.
I have my Wrathful, so I'm
Doing
gonna
you
have to
harm in
do
that
some
sense.
stuff.
Is Erie gonna
1, 2, and then
could Erie
advance. I still am only hitting
turmoil?
moles 1 time.
I don't.
No, they have 10.
For one command. But
Wait, hold on a second.
Sorry, what did you say?
But they have 2 in recruit.
if you just need a clearing to oppress, this one's available to you for 1 command. But I'll let
Do you see what I'm saying, Guerric?
But, I mean, I'm not
What are you saying?
gonna not attack. Like you've got cardboard sitting in my way. I'm not gonna not go.
That's what I'm listening to.
Like the thing is, I want to position myself a little bit closer because your sort of central point of like where you're able to establish is flexible. You could lose a roost, reestablish over here or over here. That's not a problem for you. But he's now
Never mind.
here, so I need my warlord in striking distance, and
Yeah.
you might just have to take a hit. Like you're doing okay with your God of War is online. Like you can
Mhm.
lose a roost or 2 and be fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think he actually needs to lose
And get
the
closer to
rooster.
the duchy.
It's not
So
even like
I
he
have
can. Like,
Hmm?
I think he like needs to lose the rooster too to not just pull away with the game.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it, because it's also just he's scoring really quickly. We have to keep him in line on top of everything else. So my question
I
is,
don't know if I'm in
what can I
runaway
get to?
green territory, but sure, I understand the logic.
well, this is now useless. I'm just wondering if I should
Is he-
grab this rat on my way. 1, 2. Those are 2 commands, and then advance. Yeah, advance feels good. And then I'm right on the doorstep. It's just a matter of there's so many warriors here that I'm not even worried. I might need to.
I mean,
If you do
there's
advance,
also the fact that
or
the Erie need to do the Erie need to do a mouse battle, so it might be good to just leave A-Rat there so they do it there instead of like attacking your stronghold, and just do like move, advance, and then advance and hit the moles.
Well, I mean,
Their table talk is the commentary. Like we almost
Yeah,
don't need to be here.
we do not need to be here.
I can just go for this mole, right? Like
They're so good at analysis.
That's just you and I go hang out in a voice call while they play the game.
Like the Erie reroll.
Just drink a bunch of monsters. Just hang out.
I think I'm gonna leave 4. These 5 here defending my strongholds. That seems fairly conservative.
He also rationalizes all of his moves, so like
that
explains it out.
Grab this guy on the way. Now I have a fairly substantial army that I can now feel comfortable. That's and then
Yeah, you were so uncomfortable before.
And then next turn, I smack the duchy in the face.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're doing nothing to smack the duchy this turn. Right,
they're on the other side of the map. There's only so much I couldn't.
That's so true.
I tried this turn. 1, 2.
That's by 3 moles in one.
One time.
That's a good point. 1. 1 is what is
clearing on the way.
Yeah, and you could occupy this so that they can't just build there easily. I don't think that's horrible. And then
So
the Eerie can also like hit the duchy too.
Yeah, but the problem is, let me go back here.
How many points do you score with Banker? Just 1?
I'm leaving 2 under
Yeah.
defended.
1 for the sway, 1 for the lord, 1 for the
In addition.
banker.
So then if
Yeah.
I go advance, I still can't quite get close enough because I can't just leave this behind and then my warlord will be thin and so will this clearing. So I have to look after myself, score a couple
that's
points
fair.
on the way, and then I'll just annihilate the duchy or something on the next turn. So we're going to do that. We're going to move these guys here.
Nitro's playing real close to the vest on that.
Exactly. Oh yeah, like I'm moving the
Is that a
to this anyway. So
I mean,
it-
not close to the vest.
is that a nice way to say greedy?
No, well, do you think this is greedy? You think this is greedy?
I don't think it's. I think we're attempting to pass it off as more
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Scared than we should be?
Extra.
more
Kind of need just in case of a really bad battle. So
charitable than it is.
warlord.
Like we're like, hey, we're trying to go deal with the moles, we just can't. And it's like this is just how we have to get there. And I'm sorry, like we're working our way there. We are taking out the Eerie in a big way. It's chasing cardboard.
2-0.
Well, they're the person there to stop them too. Like the moles aren't over here.
There were very reasonable things we could have done that the table were pointing out. We could go after 1. We could go into 12. We could have reached 3 and tried to arrange an agreement with the table for them to not bother 6.
I mean, it's equidistant.
This is a good way to get there, to go over to the moles because we do.
Yeah, we pick up cardboard along the way.
Yeah.
How great is that?
Yeah.
I could steal the. I can make it harder to take the raft, but the vagabond's gonna. The vagabond can just emerge and take it from me. So yeah, I'm gonna battle it here. Do you have an ambush?
I think Nitro's already gamed that out already. He's just telling everybody so they feel better about it.
Yeah, Arizona. I'm not. To be clear, I'm not blaming rats. I just think.
That's that.
I think he's trying to reframe the motivation behind what's happening here. That's all.
Yes. I think you're right, Guerric.
Yes, that's true. 1 point for the roost. Another point for the roost. 2 points.
And in the table's defense,
And then I
moles are right there,
draw 1 card.
and moles are less stoppable.
Are there any other ambushes? Search.
Like the threat of moles that the table is trying to point out is very real, and rats have made it a point not to get entangled with moles all game.
Who's got an ambush? 11 cards left in the deck. Interesting. I'm just gonna draw 1 card. Okay. And that'll. Oh, did I forget to? Oh, I never.
He never
ended up
commanded.
using looters. Oh well.
Oh yeah.
I think we used the 2 commands to
get
move
over-
from 5 to 6. And yeah,
5 to 6.
we went from 5 to 11, 11 to 6, or
Where's 5's marker? Did it disappear?
oh, can you not see it?
Well,
I cannot see it.
Oh, then you'd have to leave and rejoin for it to reappear.
But
I refuse.
That's fine.
Wait, is 5 the one below 2?
5 is the fox clearing with 2 strongholds in it.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
you could have if you wanted to, but I get it. You're-
What's the one between 2 and 3? 9? No, 8.
8.
Okay, got it.
Let's see.
It was a solid turn, Switchfang. Karsmar, seems like Wrathful next turn would have been a bit better. Wrathful helped guarantee we got the Oppress in these 3 clearings.
With the command that we used to go from 5 to 6, could we not have dropped a boy off in 4 for 1 more point of oppression?
We could have dropped it off for 1 more clearing, but we still would only have 4 clearings, which is not an additional point of oppression. The next threshold is 5 after 3.
But right, because the fox. I forgot there's a bird in his current one.
Yep.
Good call.
So, like, to be clear, I really like that Nitro is. So let me say it this way. I think Lord of the Hundreds players very often overextend on a press when they could be fine just holding up in 3 clearings and getting that consistent scoring every turn. I think in this particular matchup, it may not have been the right play, but I also don't think the game's anywhere close to over, so like it's fine. We'll see.
Yeah, I just think this particular matchup in particular, that's redundant. This particular matchup, it just has so much empty space for so long, and now that empty space is getting filled.
And you were inherently going to struggle to race against the moles, and likewise Eerie.
And honestly, policing the moles is going to take a while. There's a lot of moles. Like, it's going to take some fortunate rolls and stuff.
I'll craft this.
That pivot for moles was still odd, though. Like that.
No, I don't.
I don't know what to think about that.
You mean to go to market early?
To go to market in a single slot clearing on the turn we did, yeah.
I don't know.
And to not craft.
Did he wanted to just maybe he wanted to not crafting was weird.
Sucky, but it's like my incentive structure was I need to be somewhat greedy and not to be somewhat charitable.
Sandbox pointing out looting the birds would have also done an extra oppress point. Yes, actually, Sandbox. That's only if we got the Warlord over there, though. So the plan would have needed to be getting the Warlord to 5, battling it, looting in there, and then maybe going after moles in 1. And instead, we decided to chase the cardboard in the top left part of the map.
Yeah, we're going. By the way, sorry, MPAA dropping in. We are 1 F-bomb away from a Tarantino rating. So,
Got it.
I'm joking.
Here, do you think
Thank you for your
maybe use your
Not nearly enough feet for a Tarantino film.
3, did you say?
Yeah, and clearing 3.
Actually, I don't know if Jet's feet were visible on that, so sorry if that's the case.
That's not like the policing we need, but at least it's like some form of like soft policing.
Yeah.
I mean,
they better use it to do the prop bureau here because that action taxes him because he's still going to have to, instead of battling his weak roost, he's going to have to do some other type of move to get back in.
You already have a mouse battle anyways.
Not to spoil my hand, but I can't prop bureau this.
Yeah, and the Eerie also need to do a mouse battle. So if they don't do it there, they're gonna have to go to 6. I don't think the Eerie.
This is the last turn he's gonna prop bureau too, because Saboteur is gonna happen next turn, I'm sure.
That also needs hit though. That's the problem.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of potential defensive hits, and not to spoil my hand.
Okay, Nitro. We know you have the bird ambush. It is technically cheating to show off cards in your hand.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
That's right. Yeah.
It is technically cheating.
Yeah, but
is that
Mr. Rules Master Nitro?
Well, actually, I will say, do you step in when someone cheats?
No.
But I mean, then
we just shame them from our omniscient perspective.
We shame them. Got it. Okay.
Anchor, and they have
in reality, like stuff happens.
Actually, I can tattle on Waterman a little bit yesterday because you're not supposed to contact other people during the game, right?
Oh, what'd he do?
He didn't ask a question. He didn't ask for any game information, but I had told him
that might be why it's probably important to get their market now. That way,
I honestly don't know if I am going to be swaying.
You're not going to get his market though. He's so defended.
We'll see. I don't know.
I don't see it with these battles. Our battle column is not where it needs to be.
Yeah, he's got 6 guys there.
If he has 2 units up, then it's gonna be really hard to hit the nobles, which is his action economy, which he's gonna need to make it through the mid game.
I told Waterman about the Fox domination game,
and in console,
and I said no one's done mouse yet, and he texted me when he did. He goes, "I'm going for it." But that was before the game started. I didn't.
That's funny.
During the game, he told me he was going for it.
That's the problem. Is on the flip side, I feel like I just need to consolidate here and defend that. I don't know if I am swaying a little.
Yeah, Grigula Sandbox. It is technically table knowledge because we got it with informants, but it's still technically a no-no.
I think a propaganda burrow and then a smack at 3 at least weakens them enough that the Warlord can definitely clear it.
But he also wants the points. Like
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, either way,
decisions.
I think
Yeah.
we've come to the consensus that this is not surviving both of our turns.
Uh-huh.
But
Hero here.
Yeah, Erzad, you can absolutely lie or tell the truth about having it. You can say whatever you want.
But when the
But-
Vagabond does come back out of the
Strictly speaking, a card in your hand cannot be shown,
Also,
Yeah.
Moles, you
Just
just for everyone.
yeah.
even if the table knows you have it.
Moles, did you remove your one of your dudes for?
Oh, sorry. I didn't
Okay.
hear him say that.
You can only lie about cards in your hand. No truth allowed.
You can't lie about stuff in the clearing. You can't be like, I have 3 guys there. It's like, you have 7. That's just some table talk, man. I'm allowed to lie.
Oh.
Turn.
I think I was thinking of the saboteurs that I saw earlier. My bad.
No, I need my saboteurs to protect my informants.
It's a long turn.
It is a long turn. We've gone on like 3 tangents in it.
Well, to be fair, that as the decree gets bigger, it gets tougher.
It does. No, it does. I'm not. I have zero intention of shaming Insolent Noisemaker.
No,
here.
no,
And we're
no.
doing a lot of
Only
table
if-
talking too.
Only if it's Nitrorev should we share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gregula, exactly. See, that could have been the other bird ambush, and he's just trying to punk us.
That's a really good point. If only the cards were numbered.
I think I 3 with any more than a single smack.
I think that's good enough. I mean, I don't think it's good. It at least helps, though. You know.
Yeah, right. It's not. It's like it's enough if the Warlord comes in, and Warlord, you can still get through here.
Yeah, I can. And the nice thing for you is that I'll use a command action to get there. So I'll just move and then do something else, like maybe go and occupy here or do something. And then command or.
Nitro's so helpful.
This.
I love that he's framing this like, and the nice thing for you is I won't hurt you while I walk
The nice
through.
thing is for you is I'm gonna oppress these people, not you. That's the
I'll
great
be merciful for you.
Yeah. True dictator, Nitro.
I hope you can
Yeah,
understand.
fair enough. That's your easy build, so you might as well like super understandable.
So why did my clearing markers disappear, Guerric, while we're waiting?
Because TTS is a terrible program, Jake.
What's your rabbit
I just feel like it
moves?
hasn't gotten updated like in a true way in like 5 years, right?
It has like no proper validation of like the peer-to-peer connection. So like assets will just not load or desync in some way, and then you call it a feature.
Especially with the fairy, I've seen that backfires so bad.
Yeah.
Like it's the fairy, and then for my mouse, oh no,
Oh no, yeah.
the move turmoil.
So how deep into monster are you gonna get today? Where's the can at right now? Are we past half?
The can is almost empty, and
Okay.
if
And you have an auxiliary monster, I assume.
I have a can of Bang as a secondary.
Okay, now we haven't talked about Bang. Bang! Wow. Bang tastes like a Flintstone vitamin ground up into carbonated water.
Oh yeah, it's vile. It's vile.
Yeah. And it's sugar free, right?
They have non-sugar free versions, I think, because the
They
one I
have
bought.
non-sugar free versions, so they have sugar filled versions.
Yes, because I'm pretty sure. Oh, is it sugar free, Lily? Am I crazy?
Yeah, I think it is. It tastes like it has an ungodly amount of sugar.
Bird move, rabbit.
Every time I drink one, I don't really drink them very much. I've had like 2 or 3 before, but like Katie can smell it. She's like, what is that?
They are very distinct. I don't normally drink energy drinks. The last time I had like Bang was when we were resanding our floors. But
Have you ever taken a caffeine pill before?
yeah, I did caffeine pills before I switched to liquid caffeine.
Okay, don't say I did caffeine pills. That phrase sounds more concerning.
I consumed caffeine pills before.
Don't say that either. Also concerning.
Rabbit.
Mouse move, bird, rabbit, rabbit. Okay.
That's all legal.
Yeah, I didn't like I didn't like the way they sat in my stomach. They would
No kidding.
They made
or
they made
what
me
do to
nauseous.
your heart.
Or that.
Yeah.
And then I've got, let me make sure the attacks. Yeah, I'm good on battles. I will start with a.
Wait, we haven't even started yet?
Here.
No,
battles. Okay, great.
we've done moves. We moved
gonna
pieces
say.
into 7, as you can see.
We had a caffeine talk through all that. Yeah, I see 7 now.
3-3.
3-3.
A knife was had.
Save it for the big boy. Actually, no, you only brought one there
I
too.
only got one guy.
3 threes are so fun though.
3s are especially fun when it's other people who roll them.
That's why I said it.
Professor Xanthos, yes. 3 of the players are all sitting at 12 points, and Vagabond's sitting at 14.
Battle.
Bonsai asked, do you drink much hot tea in America? I mean, that's the only place I drink it, but if you're asking about culturally, I mean, yeah, coffee's much more popular here, but there's tons of tea drinkers. It's not London, it's not England.
Yeah, it's not like over there.
Are you gonna? Because I could get. I don't have Wrathful for next turn. That's the thing, is I won't have Wrathful next turn.
Or
so
Relentless.
Rats are
Also, you can't commentate 3 games of Root a day without caffeine. Like, you'd have to be in some. You'd be phenomenal shape to not have to do
no,
that.
you can go grandiose. You
Just the brain power alone.
grandiose, don't battle. Grandiose, battle. You have 3 battles there.
This is monster country.
That is Guerric's tattoo on his back. That's correct. Good job.
yeah.
I need more water. I'm getting a headache.
I mean, it's just like, because I'm not gonna waste my ambush on this, but you are giving me back my.
Is there caffeine in that water?
It's weird.
I think it's more annoying for the Warlord.
I winked. You may have missed it.
Because he has to waste an action.
Yeah, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the game.
That's probably sensible.
Do you have my face up?
I can see you in OBS, so I just stare at you the whole game.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can afford more battles against the Dutch.
Okay, rats. Okay, rats.
Okay, I'm calling it. I'm going after moles.
Okay.
Ambush.
Nah.
See a 0.
Trade. Whittles it down a little bit.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, the moles they're looking all right now.
Looking more than all right.
Or next turn.
Well, there are 2 places I can use it. There's only one rational place to use it.
I promise.
When does the gamble occur? 15
At the end of the round where somebody has hit 15.
And you're already not.
Copy.
You're already not gonna. What's it called? Lost my train of thought.
It barely makes a difference to you because I can build here if I need to.
Yeah.
I also suspect he did it in that corner because it's less accessible. Because people could ferry over there, maybe. Maybe he'll do it now, but
It'd be super funny if he used it.
It would
Well,
be
I don't want to ruin my table cred.
Yeah.
We got a thing going. We gotta work together to an extent.
2-1.
1-1.
I'm not rolling the zeros anymore. All right, and then I am going to move to build. I am actually going to build here.
I mean, it's going to be a slower game by nature because there just seems to be less cardboard out here, right?
There is, there's not I mean, there was more cardboard until Rats decided to chase through half of it, but...
Hey, all right.
Well, yeah, but like not that much. Like Eries and Strongholds are largely it, and we just got our first mark.
Right. I mean, this is a slog fest. I duke them out.
Yeah.
Don't see myself using this.
Which, in that like space, does that kind of benefit a Vagabond? Because
it does.
Right. Okay.
Because it slows the game down theoretically, which means under Despot Infamy, the Vagabond slightly struggles to close the game.
Yes.
Unless they just get awful RNG and never really get an engine. But this one has an engine, so we can ignore that.
Boot.
That's boot. That's 1 point.
Yeah.
Oh, should
I think no matter what happens, this is going to be kind of close.
Yeah.
This is going to get tense here in a couple.
I can be greedy and just, like move here and do a quest. or I can try to like hit the moles. So I don't know if we can afford to let them be able to have that on their next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hold on.
So
Like,
currently
how many?
this
Because he's only generating one warrior. If he goes for the Lord Sway, he's gonna have to spread this thin. He'll
Mhm.
have 2 lords, and then we're 100% gonna. I am going to take this out.
Well, anyways,
Like,
I'm
it's
gonna
take a
move
couple
into
battles.
here.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Well, Nitro wants to
I'm just talking about for
be
points.
the hero, I guess. Like he wants this to happen at his own pacing.
Thank you for reminding me.
I mean, he probably, so that's our third sword, notably. But he probably wants that table cred combined with the cardboard. And now Ronin risks taking the cardboard from us.
You think he wants the cardboard? I think he also just doesn't want the moles to have to relocate underneath him or something.
That could be a good point. Chat. The rabbit doms is sitting in discard, and we discard it to the deck. We're a mess.
Gonna flip another solver.
For sure.
Because of
I don't know what to tell you.
What did I do? This is in the deck.
Yeah, he gets 3 points here, and this is not good.
3-1, baby.
Okay, now
there it is. There's the roll.
Wow.
This is
19.
by a large
Um,
vagabond win.
Mm-hmm.
You get to choose.
Why does this always happen for moles?
All right, guys.
Well, 3-0 did just happen.
Nitro,
so.
your turn just changed.
Yeah, this is the
Or
vagabond.
3-1, I mean.
And pass my turn.
Man, crazy.
Jake, do you know how many 0-0s against moles have been rolled this tournament?
I think this tournament or this game?
This tournament.
Cooperate.
No.
A lot. It's weird.
Lily, you gotta start tracking that, I think.
Gotta go back through, comb through all of the games.
Forced him again.
Well, it's not all the games, just all the mole games.
All of
And
the
then you
games.
just gotta go all
He
the
might
mole-
actually just have it on the next turn because he's gonna forest this turn for sure. 9 points in one go.
Yeah, Vagabond's looking scary.
Vagabond looking real scary, honestly. Like, that third sword is actually a huge game changer.
Hostile with you, so he won't be able to do any kind of aid to that end.
You go hostile with
Spit
me,
Infamy
I get a
buys us a
chance
bit of
to
time.
Fight
Hey?
him, which I guess is a risk that you would break all his swords, and then I couldn't go hostile with him.
That's true.
I mean, if he breaks all his swords, then you know he's neutered anyway, so you might not.
But then you could come out of the forest and aid me 4 times, right?
I'm gonna take a bladder break. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
All right.
3 times to get to that threshold.
Get
Did
that.
he
You're
end
right.
up? Yeah. Oh, he didn't take
So, I
the
mean,
coins, which is great.
If you aid
I just
me
let this
4
go
times,
now,
you
right?
get 4 points. So
It's
I count 7 in the chat.
Is it?
I count 7 points, yeah.
we gotta hit the vagabond. It's very simple.
Yeah,
Can he still win if the table sends him twice to the forest? He maybe wins coming out of the forest
he's gonna have to
in one turn.
play a lord.
You
It
might.
could be tight, which, because again, what chat, what we were just talking about and what chat's pointing out, there's not much cardboard on the map.
For the rest of the game, in order to sort of just keep riding, I don't.
So here's the problem, though: is I don't think there's a win there. Like the vagabond is too close,
Hmm.
Yeah, I get that.
right? So I just don't know what to do at this point.
I think maybe we let the moles do a bit of racing as long as they also hit the vagabond.
No, I'm not gonna make the moles hit the vagabond. They have 3 warriors. It's going to be 4.
Yeah, I mean,
without a
there's no way I'm hitting the vagabond.
I think-
I
I think
I
can't.
say at this point we just kind of let the moles do their thing. Like, yeah, they have
Right,
Baron
for
of
you and
Gerd,
Nitrorev,
but if they
it's
build
kind of
again, they're
a-
screwed.
Kind of a moot point because there's one obvious priority here.
I mean, the further the moles get, the more the vagabond's gonna have to police them.
Sure.
So I think I'm laying off the moles entirely at this point. I'm going
Whoa.
scoundrel.
Yeah, you came back to hear a juicy talk.
Defend the building if you want. I might have.
That's actually great. I just heard the conclusion, which is just summarized for me very nicely.
Did I say scoundrel? I meant Ronin.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
you
just
don't
because
even
they're
know.
both allegedly the worst.
At a certain point, all
this
vagabonds
is-
are
this is-
scoundrels.
This is discrimination against vagabonds. Okay, you don't even know what kind of vagabond I am. So consider if
They did say scoundrel, didn't he?
Yeah.
maybe take a turn not hitting me to kind of like
It's true. The warlord really does
Hence.
care about being perceived as politically correct.
yes, obviously.
I don't want to do this. This sucks.
Man, it was. I love where this has gone for the Ronin, considering the draft as well. This is.
I
crazy.
know. It's super cool to see such a successful vagabond play here in a circumstance where I did not expect it at all.
And not a very successful vagabond in general, right?
Right. A bad character.
Yeah, sorry. Scientifically, I should have said a bad character.
Forced him now.
I've always been of the opinion that Scoundrel is the worst vagabond, but many people feel that Ronin is.
Minimum 4.
So like it's
we might actually be able to.
It's one of the two.
I don't think if we forced him, I don't think he can score what's it called 9 points on an emergence turn.
I think you're right. With DI and there's just not quite enough cardboard around, it'll be hard.
Yeah, if this were regular Infamy, the game's
Oh,
already over.
Bonsai Vagrant's actually pretty sweet with aiding. Go full aid Grint.
A couple of things from under him.
It's not like a top tier vagabond, but it's a solid vagabond.
Because there's one in the decree. There's discard. I've been counting those as well because I've been ready for crafting the swords, but they just never came up. There's a sword in. There's 2 swords in the discard, 1 in the decree. So another sword's not happening until the reshuffle. Coins, where are the coins at? There's 1 in the decree. I think
I'm very eager to see Nitrorev's turn because he's got so much to do and so many things to do it with.
Which means investments.
Right, and I mean this is where the not scoring in the early game can really get you into trouble because now the table's going to lean on you to be the police force, which is more actions not spent getting you the points that you need to be getting.
We gotta hit back.
Yeah, I will do that, Dutchy. You just do what you got to do.
Yeah, man, I can't decide if I try to defend that building or if I just.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I might probably have to hit that as well. Just one, deny the vagabond point later.
I might have to eat the building.
Did you hear the sigh he gave too? Like
I don't want to eat the building. I
know it
to.
might hurt our friendship.
Swaying later.
But if you're trying to hit the vagabond, are you going to have enough to take that out anyways?
I'm counting 1.
Yep.
2.
Yep.
Battle. But then I can't.
Yeah, you got to use those on the vagabond though.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you can afford to reinforce it. I fucked up with the rolls. I got unlucky. I rolled 2 1s, and I think like you just kind of got to take that misfortune of the table to take advantage of this moment and just defend that.
No. At this stage of the game, honestly, your buildings are less consequential than your warriors.
Yeah, but he's not going to hit. You're not going to hit him if you're hitting me. So like, there's no reason for him not to do it.
Not to do what?
I'm not gonna hit him. Either way, someone's gonna probably want to get greedy and take that, regardless of that. There's 2 warriors or 3 warriors defending it. Dude, okay, let's move this along.
Yeah,
I feel like we're talking in circles.
Yeah.
We are talking in circles, but we're also only 2 hours in. We got 3 more hours. We're fine.
It depends on how I hit him. That's the thing.
How long does caffeine last? What's the half-life?
5-hour games.
Yeah.
It's only a problem if we go past 7, right? So
1, 2, 3, 4. Got a bunch of bags too.
I have 2 bags.
Yeah, so he's got capacity for 10 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he damages a bag, then he's got to throw something unless he repairs it. Yeah,
Okay,
it's gonna take a lot of hits.
Okay, let's just start doing this. I don't know if this is
Sandbox, that actually checks out with my memory of what it is. Like, if we're being serious, if I'm taking off my silly hat, I do remember that being about how long caffeine lasts in your system.
what's your plan with that?
and that's spend.
Oh, really? Is it that long? What, 6 to 8 hours? Is that what they
My
said?
plan is to take
Yeah.
try to get another card.
Wow.
But I guess
That feels
spending.
long.
Well,
Yeah, that's why they say don't drink caffeine after the afternoon, because it's going to stay in your system and cause you to not go to sleep at the right time.
Or to go into a
And then you
weird
can
sleep,
trade a card for
Yeah.
a draw, right? If it's a bad card.
Yeah.
which I have done
Just
before.
going to dig there.
It's interesting how the table talk is just still.
Yeah. Like there was like a cacophony of agreement for like the past 10 minutes and then just silence. So dug into the number 1.
Yeah.
We're gonna just let the market go.
I think so. And yes, chat. Gamble will be after Nitro's turn. You have not missed it yet. It's coming.
All right, I'm gonna rush him.
I know you need
It's
your
crazy.
fix.
Someone's at 21 and we haven't done the gamble yet.
Yeah, that feels like a mistake, but
Those are going to be.
That's how it goes.
that's how it goes. Maybe I'll make it a 3-minute gamble.
No, I think you.
So I've got these.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We'll see how much Nitro actually polices Vagabond, if Vagabond has to go to the forest or not. Did I say 3-minute gamble or 3-point gamble?
You said 3-minute, and I don't know what you meant.
I meant 3-minute because I can change
Yeah,
how
okay.
long the gamble's open.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to taint the gamble, but knowing what you know right now, what are you thinking about best potentials?
Well, it's really hard to know until we see Nitro's turn to see how much
Yes.
policing of the Vagabond actually happens
Actually
and how
happens.
successful it
Yeah.
is. Vagabond, obviously, front running at the moment, but stoppable. I do think Eerie are in a solid position here. Now that the heat's going to turn away from Eerie and rats have to actually pay attention to policing somebody, the Eerie are going to have some room to
All right, so
pull ahead, I think.
Which is crazy, but I think you're right.
And then
Did Vagabond craft both of the swords himself,
Yeah.
herself, themself?
Himself?
I only crafted. I started with one, got one from a ruin, crafted the third.
Jeez.
Because the fourth.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's still a sword left.
again. Okay, now with Baron of Dirt, I can score 3.
Well, I mean, I don't know about 2 of them. Well, you're gonna lose one of them.
What?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
We're scoring it right now. We're narrating the action that is happening at this moment. We're not talking about the future.
We're all. You haven't experienced this, Guerric, because you haven't been in your own tournament, but it's a nerve-wracking thing, especially when you are in a good position, or you have to be aggressive next turn. You're kind of. It's almost as if you've had a Monster energy drink because you're so frantic in terms of like figuring out possibilities, but also talking through your possibilities. But also, people are watching and you can't gauge their reaction because you're not allowed to gauge their reaction.
Maybe don't do that because there's no other sabos. I'm saboing that because there's no one else you're gonna use it on. So maybe hold on to that because it ain't
He
living.
might as well craft it. He's gonna draw like 3 cards anyways.
Fair
Yeah,
enough,
that's
fair
the
enough.
problem. Is I kind of need to. I'm gonna have to discard the stuff anyways. I like the other cards in my hand well enough, so.
Okay. Yeah.
Chaos Noodle, gamble not yet. End of the round.
Doubled up cardboard, so it's like this isn't living.
Wonder if Nitro can craft items.
Now, so.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So now we'll draw 3 cards. I'm gonna have to discard 1. Oh, that's already been crafted. All right. So discarding that. Oh shoot! Sorry, I had my 2 cards laid out to sway the squire, and I just forgot to do it. Are you guys cool if I do that?
Which cards were they?
So I remember I had the Root Tea, the League of Adventurous Mice, the Fox Partisans, and the False Orders out. I used 2 of these to.
We did have them laid out, but we did technically like.
I was going to.
What it's the sway because you only have
shoot,
Rabbit
yeah.
and Fox.
That doesn't work.
Ooh.
It just doesn't work.
You don't have a
So it is what it is.
I could have moved, but I feel like now that I've.
Ooh, no.
Ah, yeah, I mean, we're-
That's a little late to go
Yeah.
that.
I would have let you do the sway, but not the.
Yeah, no,
the
that's
move. Sorry.
yeah, no, that's reasonable. I I jacked that up. Oh wait, the false orders is still down there.
Again, these guys are all very talented. These people are great players. Like it's easy to kind of do missteps with the pressure of this game.
Sabo, the false orders, unless there's
no,
nothing for Vaga. Propaganda Bureau,
yeah.
That's fine. You can.
I thought it was gonna be Prop Bureau, but it makes sense now that false orders is out there.
Okay. Now we go on to recruit 1, 2 at the.
But Prop Bureau is just annoying for the Warlord.
Yeah,
1, 2.
I understand the fear of false orders.
False orders is worse for sure.
Supply limit. So we're gonna.
Man, look at that. Thankfully, you can't turmoil because he doesn't have a government. He is a warlord.
Cycle.
Okay. Ban the Bay. Why not banker if you're discarding anyway? I think we were under hand limit until we drew up, and we were thinking we were using the cards.
I only oppress 2, and I get 1 point
for this way.
So I'm thinking of committing 1 move to just like doing that.
Unacceptable.
One command, and then another command. Thing is, I was gonna switch. Because if I switch to
yeah, you gotta switch.
Hey, that was my idea. You can't, no. You can't steal my idea and use it against me. That's just wrong.
Advance.
Don't make me waterman myself.
Command 1, Command 2, advance against Vagabond.
Yeah. It's because if I go Command 1, Command 2, advance, that works fine.
Yeah.
But then there's also advance, battle, and I'll never oppress this. That's just a thing. So I might have to. I don't think
that's
Grandiose helps me that much. So maybe on this turn I go Rowdy just in case I. How many cards are left?
Did he turn over
to draw? So I don't feel like it's even that valuable to do card draw.
Did he turn over Bitter and Jubilant because he's just not going to play with them?
I guess so.
That's very Nitrorev of him to do.
I think I'm gonna go with. Come on.
AJ Squared, thank you so much for the 17 months.
Then
that's very kind of you.
Command.
I'm glad you're here in time for the gamble. Which, speaking of chat, we will look at things when the gamble goes live. It's not live yet. Let the turn happen.
But then at least I get a point from. I might have to hit that market. Which
you have to hit this has to go.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll take care of the market happily. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Compensation for only oppressing 2 clearings this turn. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do the Grandiose Mood. Then we're gonna craft. We're going to.
I'm worried this is too slow.
I mean it.
We're going to spend that, and we're gonna get 3 points because I have Master Engravers.
The T-Craft is good because that's 1 less item that the Vagabond could potentially craft for its burst.
Advance the hundreds.
And that does help make up our points deficit.
If I'm only oppressing 1, if I'm only oppressing 2, I'm not even gonna leave 1 behind. That's silly. That's screwy.
Why didn't he? Oh, he put the T on the table.
Yeah, we discarded it for points instead of taking it for the horde.
Oh, yeah. And he's got Engravers too for another.
Yep.
6 warriors.
7.
Yeah, I'm just like 6 defenders because like I don't mind losing all of them if I keep the warlord. I'm just saying 6 normal. Yeah, if I bring only 5, that could go bad because he's got 3 swords. So I'm gonna take all of them. Advance, no battle.
Thank you.
Advance.
Don't drop that off the edge. Don't drop. There it is.
Preemptive ambush.
You had.
Okay, hold on.
Thankfully, he said 6 out loud, so.
I saw it too.
It was 6.
The force took him.
You had 6 plus.
They were claimed by the land. So we're gonna do
That was
that.
actually my buddies in the forest trying to like shine this game.
This guy with the number behind kind of looks like the warlord, like with the flag. Anyway, no more dilly dallying. Let's battle the Ronin. Ambush.
No.
Come on, big numbers, big numbers, big numbers.
2-2.
2.
Okay.
Could have been worse.
Yep.
I'm gonna damage both swords.
Yeah.
Okay. Command number 1.
Got a free sword.
Yeah, he's still got 1 more.
I know, but don't you want to deal hits back?
What do you mean?
He wants to damage all the swords so that when Eerie comes in, he can't be forced hostile by the Eerie battling.
Ah.
Well, now I have Okay, that was one battle. I have 2 more battles. I'm probably gonna have to hit the market, but I'm just wondering if I could save my last action to. Maybe I should have one behind. Then I could have battled and then moved, if that's enough
He
damage.
has 2 battles left or 1?
He can't get that many points from this.
He commanded
He
twice,
did.
right?
He did prowess.
The Vagabond.
We have 2
he's-
command left.
Right. I keep forgetting he's
But
commanded.
he was just talking as though he had 3 more actions, and that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
The sword, and I'm gonna damage the boot.
Move was his prowess. Oh no. Right. No, I got it.
I guess he was considering not removing the market, maybe
Okay.
just moving out
Which is
instead.
crazy. Yeah. Okay. Good.
And then, is it a random card?
It's a random card. So you can just like stack them on the table, shuffle them up, and then just draw one at random.
Ugh, that was-
Just did 2 advance, right?
Yeah, sorry about that, but
I
you know,
hate that it's random.
if it weren't random, it'd be great. So is that the right number of points?
It's the buff that moles need is discarding a card deterministically.
Looks like you've scored 4 points this turn total.
Chaos Noodle moles were hit,
For 3 points, and then
but they also made a questionable pivot in the first place.
that's that, and then you lose the Baron of Dirt.
Yep.
All right. It's almost betting time.
For this turn, I press.
What are you gambling on, Jake?
Do I incite?
Insight.
I don't think I'm inciting.
I want
No, I'm just
to bet on the Lord of the Hundreds, but I think it's happening too slow.
just caught.
I don't think.
I don't think
I mean,
it's worth it, so-
he could stall out the game, but I feel like the Vagabond's
And then
I mean, Vagabond
timer's getting short.
Vagabond could be on a 4-turn clock if Vagabond goes to the forest, can't get it on the way out of the forest, goes to the forest again, gets it on
Yeah.
the way out.
Yeah.
So a 4-turn clock probably loses for Vagabond. So then, if that's happening,
This
who wins the race? And maybe Eerie?
erased from existence, just like this stack of standard moves.
Here, I'll put the boot with it. That's erased from existence.
Anyway, Gamble's live.
The team. Yeah.
Gotta tell
They
you,
could force a turmoil, I bet.
It's coming, Sandbox. We're looking at Eerie real quick.
All
Here's our decree. We have Propaganda Bureau, full hand, some suited battles that we could theoretically turmoil on, but not
maybe
time
not.
anytime soon with those strongholds, right?
Yeah, no, the strongholds screw it, actually. So no.
That's the. Oh, sorry. It's the lag. I clicked on it just to like see how many cards were left in the deck, and then I moved my mouse, and like 4 seconds later, the card just moved, and I thought someone else did it.
not showing me.
Here's the current Vagabond status.
I hovered my hand over it,
Yep.
and there's 1, which is why it's not showing a number, because it's not a deck.
Okay. So
I'm gonna step away to use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in a second.
We'll be back to you after these messages from our sponsors.
Monster Energy Drink. Thank you, Monster, for keeping Guerric awake and wisely getting him through that first game. And was it 3 hours, the first game?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 hours. Bonsai, this is the Mango Loco flavor, which is legitimately very good.
What are your other flavors of Monster Energy Drink that you drink?
Mostly this one. I
Just mango, yeah.
I have whatever the one I drank yesterday was, the Pacific Punch or something. That one's pretty good. It's better cold than it is warm, whereas Mango Loco is good cold and warm.
That has to go for all Monster Energy drinks. There's not a good warm one. Is
No,
there?
Mango Loco's not bad warm. That's one of the reasons I like it so much. When I used to work in construction and I would like have an energy drink every day, I would have Mango Locos because it wouldn't necessarily stay cold all day.
You worked in construction?
Yeah,
You were Builder Guerric?
I was.
Whoa.
I installed low voltage electrical systems, so security systems, audio, internet,
seems like a decent.
Ethernet cables.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
I just
now
don't
that
wanna
Vagabond is most
force you
likely in the forest, I think I
trap
might.
you or you have to fight me or something. I think I'm mostly just going to be. I'm going to make sure to hit the Vagabond, and then I'm going to.
I don't think hitting me does anything for you because all my swords are damaged. I did that intentionally, so like you're kind of wasting actions by doing that.
So this is interesting.
It's also good. Like they're like if I keep getting forced, the moles are gonna have their 10-point burst and just win the game. And do we really?
Okay.
If Cosmic can convince Insolent Noisemaker to not come police him, if Vagabond convinces Eerie for Eerie to not police Vagabond, Vagabond could limp for another turn and therefore be on a 3-turn clock.
Fragile tipping point.
Yeah, I'm not really in a bursty spot right now.
All right, guys, you are all making good points, but I am table talking, so let's respect that and just agree with what I'm saying, okay?
Respect.
It also, this group has a good sense of humor, which is really important in table talk of this game.
It is.
Like,
it is. It's very easy for the table talk to turn sour if styles
Yeah.
of humor do not mesh well.
Yeah. Oh, or no humor.
Right. Like if
No
you have to
style.
explain the joke every time.
You haven't done it every time. I think you're like.
No, Jake. This is the joke. That's the joke. I'm explaining the joke, which is a
Oh,
joke.
you just did it. You lowered your percentage rate, or you increased your percentage rate. Oh, I thought we were so close.
I'm already spread too thin.
Does hitting Vagabond prevent cardboard chasing for Eerie points?
That's rough.
Let's.
Hitting Vagabond prevent cardboard chasing for Eerie. You mean does
like,
does
the
hitting
swords.
Vagabond mean Eerie doesn't get cardboard chasing? Is that my understanding that right?
Before.
I think they mean like the vagabond won't be able to go get easy roosts
For now.
and therefore get more points, but they don't want to. They're They're trying to get allied with the
All
birds,
allied.
right?
Yeah.
So-
And
Well, they could get just the roost, but it's
yeah.
not easy.
And I don't know that there's any cardboard for Eerie to chase if that is what you meant that way.
So
What if Vagabond gets out of the forest to turn after Azeri 5 times for 6 points and 3 points from DI? That sounds like 2 turn. Yeah, Nickel. Sorry. So the context to what I was saying was assuming the 2-turn clock does not work. We could be trying to negotiate our way into a 3-turn clock instead of a 4-turn clock. If we see a clear path to a 2-turn clock, then obviously that's great.
let's put
Looks like we just made move a whole lot more complex.
here
That's all we did. Still 4 cards in our hand.
and 2.
Wonder what's in there.
I guess not birds, or we would have committed it.
I know, right?
Yeah, the more I think about it, Despot Infamy just makes so much sense because, like, at least now there's a game.
Yes, this is true.
It's just game over. Like, what are we supposed to do?
I'm.
All right, let's talk about the gamble real quick. I want to talk about the gamble. You want to talk about the gamble? I want to talk about
Yeah,
the gamble.
absolutely. Because I did gamble a little bit. I don't know if that's ethical.
Sure, why not? Who cares? So we have no regulations. The Underground Duchy have 3 people gambling for them, 2.6k coins, 3%.
3%. Okay.
Nitro, don't panic.
That 3% of the votes or of the coins?
Of
that are
the
in
yes,
pool?
of the coins.
Okay.
Yeah, just the most.
9 people gambled for the Eerie Dynasty, 19.3k coins, 20% of the gamble.
3 cards.
Okay.
9 people gambled 26.6k coins for the Lord of the Hundreds, 27%
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
gamble. And then 6 people gambled 48.7k coins for the Vagabond, 50%
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
gamble.
That is.
Vagabond felt like the choice, but I kind of want to see what Nitrorev can do in terms. I think they all are aware of the Vagabond,
Yes.
and it's hard to like just deny the Warlord after you've spent so long chasing that little rascal.
I have no swords.
So I went for Lord of the Hundreds as like a little bit of a moonshot. Well, maybe not a moonshot. A little bit of a chance.
I don't think
I
it's
feel good about it.
impossible, but I think,
No.
you know, I'm still standing with my stance that if the Vagabond's pace does not work out properly, I think Eerie end up squeezing it out because they have the more resilient scoring engine than Rats.
Yeah. Where are they're still only at 15,
Two battles with
and like they're not. There's just not a lot of cardboard for them to acquire.
It's true.
Like-
It's true.
Like,
It's just.
it's only that engine, and that engine's going to get slowed down when their roost gets slightly picked off, right?
It's true.
So their timer feels like long.
It's true. I could see it for rats. You're not wrong.
Well, but
But you've disagreed with me, so you're getting kicked off the stream now.
If it was a good enough joke, I would actually disconnect from the stream and then make people think that you did that.
Notably, Erie crafted a false orders. I think we talked through that.
I missed that. Good catch.
And we're resolving our moves right now.
Rapid move.
walking around there. Yeah, just.
Well, also as you. Also, we could add that they still have good old propaganda bureau. And
Yes.
they haven't seemed to have problems with cards, so
Yes.
that's always a nice little edge for them.
Yeah, I mean, that
So
could just be a solid utility. It just solves problems for you.
Yeah.
Bird move.
Presida, is this Jake from Woodland War Machine? Is it?
It is. Yeah, it's me. Can you hear it in my voice? Jake's my real name, but I go by Kyle on the podcast.
You know how many people are surprised to find out that my real name is actually Guerric Samples?
I
That
was
is-
one of those people. Because Samples works into your motif so well, because you have games after it.
It's because I worked the brand around the name.
Let me make sure.
I know. Well, did you work your interests around your name when you were a child? Is really my question.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I am covered.
When you get to the grocery store, did you also love just having
get ambushed.
like little donuts samples?
Yes.
This is a good
Me too.
point.
If he gets ambushed, he could just do a battle there, and I'm not going to ambush him.
Talk about Creed or we won't believe you. I don't know if I want to be known as a guy who mentions Creed. One bit.
Do it actually, because then that's hostile.
Yeah.
I'm haunting your home.
Lots of good points.
I'm a huge fan of you. Thanks for listening.
Table talking.
Thanks for being here.
First, I'm just going to get my mouse battle over with here. Rats, ambush.
This one, nah.
Use
You know he's got it.
0-0.
0-0.
Oh man.
Okay.
The dice have been odd this game.
So Nitro was just like, oh man, and that there's a chance there was some seriousness. No, we only have 2 prowess. I was gonna say we maybe actually were serious about that because we want the recruits at our warlord, but we have.
Oh, I thought he was serious because he wanted to not have to waste battles getting rid of him with.
That's also true. Like a 1-1 would have been saving actions.
Can you
Yeah.
actually battle me here? Because I'd like for you to remove me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to waste an action that I would rather go to policing someone else.
You wanted me to take a warrior off from you?
Yeah, like
Well,
just
you want
that
me
way.
to.
There's a chance
my
that
own
you can
warrior.
remove your own bird, and then I'll get at least like because I'm not scoring any points, and I'm just gonna have to keep cleaning you up,
You're gonna have
which
to
is
clean-
keeping me
yeah.
from doing the other things I need to do.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Will you police yourself for me to save me the action? Is what we're just asking for.
It was said so well he didn't notice. Well, maybe he did.
Moles. Not that it would really do much.
Exactly. It's not really gonna crack
I mean,
it.
it doesn't do much no matter what. But
Bonsai, this is past Jake, but it's only like a 7-second delay or something. So
To you.
it's always past
That's
Jake.
what I'm asking. If you can battle me
Yeah,
here
I-
and then remove your bird, then at least I
Well,
get my
I mean-
1 point from.
Yeah, but
Not
the Eerie
battle your
are
best,
probably
like,
looking to take out
the
the
question
moles
is whether I
themselves.
consider your
he's got 1 battle. What's he?
The yellow artwork is a turn timer, actually. I think they're on round 6.
The moles on this.
Oh, is that what that is? I had no clue what the scribblings were.
So actually, they're in round 7, which I think is Nitrev's 6th turn, is what he's showing.
Here. I can do.
That's my guess. Couldn't even draw a straight line though. Like all of those lines are intentionally not straight.
Right.
unfortunately, I don't have much more useful to do with my battles, so your battle might actually be more useful to me.
Were you aware that there's a text box tool in TTS? Like you can just put down a little text box at the table and type words into there and numbers in there. Nobody
I do that all
uses
the
it.
time. When I'm otters, I kind of lay out my sales tactic.
It was really
I have a
dumb
sign.
to use it because I was like, wait, why didn't I use it? I thought I was gonna get a 1-1.
Fair enough.
All right, there we go.
At least I made you spend it. Sort of. You can just get it back. Well, no, you can't because
No, because that's the thing. It's about to reshuffle. That's why I didn't use it initially. But I'm like, wait, no, I need points. Like I need my one victory point.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what made my
still
gamble
build.
risky in my eyes. Like it's got to go right for the hundreds to be able to do this. There's a little cardboard.
And then score 4 victory points.
We got 5 moves. Yeah, 5 moves to do.
I mean,
No, we
with the yikes
we're on scoring. We're done with our turn.
points to have at this point.
yeah. If he gets 4 or 5 next turn, it's still like
Oh yeah, okay.
20.
I meant in the future.
Oh,
Like, I
gotcha.
know they just built. I know they're done. I just
Yeah.
mean like
2 more turns.
they're gonna probably add another to move. I don't know what the game plan is if he still doesn't have a freaking bird card.
I mean, yeah, that's what you do when you're playing No Turmoil area. You just keep
Yeah.
adding cards to
Trying
move
to
until
figure out
it becomes
move,
an eldritch monstrosity beyond human comprehension.
My turn.
Okay, guess what, guys? We're slipping here, and then we're doing absolutely
All right, Erie crept up to 19. That's
almost 4. Nothing.
pretty good.
Bupkis.
Bumpkin. We're doing pumpkin, nothing.
What's also been impressive is CosmicCant has done their turns almost like on a speed
No, I did not,
sequence.
because I-
Yes,
And
which
they're winning.
that's particularly impressive for a Despot Infamy Vagabond, which is an intense optimization puzzle.
Bag.
Yes. Yeah, and in this weird game state now.
Okay.
We'll see if it slows down.
That's my turn.
Whoa! Yeah, of course. Surprise, surprise. Again, they're efficient turns.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the tournament player who realizes they can never pass turn and therefore never lose.
I
Are you playing
cannot
Root
divide
while you're
my
playing
attention
Root?
right now.
Yeah, Nitro, don't go win another game while you're about to lose this one. Win this one first.
You can be like a champion chess player and play 10 games at once.
That's a flex. That's a power move.
I guess that's kind of how async play works in general, isn't it?
It is basically, yeah.
I guess so.
I joked about doing that at a convention I go to with friends.
2 options here.
About doing what?
The like having multiple games of Root going and just playing all of them.
Or I just abandon it completely. And
Are you gonna, if you come to RootCon, are you gonna be in the tournament?
I don't know. I hadn't decided yet.
Yeah. It would take up time because you'll probably at least get to round 2.
Is to
I don't know. You're gonna get a lot of heat, is all I know, just for being yourself.
I'll just flame out immediately.
You should wear a disguise.
I'll get a full Racer X cosplay.
So I'm gonna come in here, clear you out. What you're gonna do, add 3 more warriors to this. You're gonna lose everything in that case.
You're just in a big inflatable lizard outfit, and you don't have your name tag.
I'm not
People
gonna
don't know.
score a single point this turn.
Besides
And I
Banker.
will. Yeah, that's true. I could score some Banker points.
Because if you don't sway
But
a lord,
I'm gonna
you're
be
losing this
toast.
one way or another. You'll lose your noble. If you
Yeah,
lose
and
a
the nice
noble,
thing
you're
is,
really bad.
I've got this tunnel here, which means hopefully I can try to finagle it so that I lose these 2 at the same time. Only lose the Lord.
Yeah, set up a lord, meet shield. That way, you only lose that lord, and you can hold on to your nobles, which are like low key, maybe more important. But that way, you also preserve your warriors, because I'm not going to waste my time battling your warriors. I'll go straight for the cardboard, and then one and done. You're good with your. You lose a lord, but you keep your nobles.
I mean, you can't guarantee one and done. Like,
So,
you've seen these dice.
Move. Okay, so what sucks is I have to get to a mouse,
Mm-hmm.
which means I need to take
Yeah.
a draft.
I don't know. Was the mole's the lowest gamble?
That sounds right. Yeah, I think it was shocking.
Do I just
Yeah, they were the lowest gamble, which is you rarely see that. They are the faction to bet on.
that I lose both of those at the same time?
Yeah, that way the worst thing that could happen is I get 2 0-0s in a row.
Yep. Yeah, because that would be trash.
Well, not if I choose Wrath. Well, I mean,
Are we
leave it alone, then I might not choose Wrathful, but then I
successfully talking moles into just giving us cardboard?
save Wrathful for when Vagabond emerges, and then I use Wrathful battles against Vagabond again.
But as
so
long
I
as
use Wrathful this
you
turn anyway.
No way.
You'll remove both of them, and if you do, then
Well, 3.
the tunnel and you roll.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is
okay. Like, so Nitro's not wrong that warriors are huge to your game as moles, and sometimes abandoning the buildings is the way to go. But this is not that situation, and you don't usually do so.
Now moved twice.
What?
To just give the cardboard up.
That's crazy.
And I move.
I want to make it clear. There is a logic to it.
I know there's a logic.
It's not a pure crazy move.
He's
but
ahead of you in points.
I know, that's the thing. You do it.
No. Like if the Warlord was at 11, I'd consider it. But the Warlord's at 17.
Here.
And he's gonna go police the other.
All right, Jake. How much did you bribe the moles player to make your gamble pay off?
Yeah. That's what they care about is Jake Michael's channel points. Yeah.
Yeah, that was when I was drawing.
Oh my goodness. Interesting.
There was one left, and you drew.
Now, do we credit this to Nitrorev's table talk? Because I think I do. I don't know. That's nuts to
There's my one.
have him ahead of you in points and give him that.
It must have been like a glamour charm. He he brainwashed the moles player.
I mean, I'm very happy. This is the outcome I need for my channel points. But like, kudos to Nitrorev for pulling that off, because that's my hankering is like, or that's my issue with my bet is like, where's the cardboard coming from? Well, there it
is.
10 points left after that.
In this forest.
And you can do it in one battle, which is nuts.
Is it? Do you have one more move? Maybe you could move, I don't know, like one warrior into here, into 8. That way there's hostile warriors kind of spread out, because it makes his movement a lot more sluggish. He's only got 2 boots.
There you go.
Sure.
Good call.
Do that.
One guy.
Nitro's just thinning the
I
herds.
think that actually.
Where's the rest of the table talk? Where's everybody?
I know. Yeah, everybody's just kind of nodding along with Nitro. I mean, that's again. I know I've said it about 1,000 times, but if you make an objective
Get everywhere.
declaration,
On top of
Eerie
eerie
but I
stuff,
gotta do
because
that.
he's
you can argue against it with just no. But that's a good point, you know.
no.
The 8 is a real threat.
The aid is a real threat.
Aid's a threat. However, in order to do the shebang thing where he's going to be able to battle you and not go hostile, is like he has to become allied, then move twice. And the move twice is going to be problematic if we're everywhere.
Bonsai says that move gives Eerie rule in 10 before
The shebang
recruit.
thing is when he becomes allied.
Well, recruit just requires a ruse, not actually ruling it, right?
Move.
Yeah, I think the point is that it makes Erie's job easier, because now they don't even need to outrule that clearing. They just rule it now.
Right.
While
Right.
also farming you
Tricks
for
my warriors
cardboard.
into leaving. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
where having
that's how I
moles
do
all
that.
over the place becomes really.
Katari, suggestion is a second level enchantment. As I recall, though, you only can say one word with suggestion, or is it a simple phrase? It's a simple phrase, right?
Pull these back.
Do you know, Guerric?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You're not a wizard.
Thing. But I can.
Sentence or 2. Okay.
3.
What's the one that's one word? Command is one word.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
Command, yeah. I guess the command would just be underestimate.
This go to you again. And then discard that. Oh,
This is wild.
Automatically, sorry. Ah,
Nope.
There we go.
nope, you're good.
No, birds are wild. This is insane.
No, the bird one's in
Nailed
the
it.
tree, and so's the fox one. Okay, no, we're all set with the doms.
All right, and then
Wow.
that is my turn. That's unfortunate.
All right, so
Nitrorev.
Oh boy.
2 at the warlord.
Like we just.
He only has 1 rat left in his
And then
supply.
We're gonna recruit 1. I'm at the end of my limit here, so
We just talked multiple people at the table into handing us our turn for us. We talked Eerie into removing into opening up a press in 6. We talked Moles into giving us the cardboard in 1.
I want to keep the warlord kind of close-ish.
To the vagabond.
He talked everybody into what he needed.
Right.
That's why I got my coins there, Guerric. I'm betting on this tabletop more than anything.
What's his path?
It's crazy.
He can go here,
and he definitely needs to keep the
he'll be surrounded.
vagabond stuck.
All of his boots.
Yeah,
He
no,
can't do.
That's his biggest threat. The timers on the other two are nuts. I guess. What's the most sway options here?
He can aid 3 times.
1 in each.
To become
So
ally.
3.
That's 2 points. 8 again. As long as they add up, like they have to be all the same suit, and then that's another 2 points. And then what? Like a battle or something against? As long as the cardboard's not that defended.
I do think I'm probably gonna get Forced again before I can.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. We got you covered.
Cosmic saying they might have to be forced it again. They're going to get forced it again before they win, implying a 4-turn or a 3-turn now clock.
Battle. And then
well, I think they all are under that assumption anyway.
Erie are also a bit on
21
clock. This polices both of you.
Yeah, there you go.
Advance? Then I'm still in the realm of where the vagabond might be if I go advance. Or advance. March, battle. Advance. And I just leave some stuff around. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay.
All right, I'm moving the Celsius further away from me, so it's harder to drink.
I'm going to choose a different mood.
Are you denying us Celsius, Jake?
I just can feel my heart rate increasing, and I haven't moved in 2.5 hours. And so, that can't be good.
Comes out, hey friend, and then we're
you're gonna be sitting for 12 hours. Well, maybe not 12. You're gonna be sitting for 10 hours today, Guerric. And
there's no ammo.
Where's that energy gonna go?
Is there? No.
Are you actually just below frame? Are you just kicking your legs furiously?
Yes. Yeah. I've got a paddling, a bicycle thing down there.
A press then. I got 1.
I'm actually on a cycling machine right now.
But then that third is annoying.
Did Dutchy sway? Lily asked. Dutchy did.
I don't believe they did.
Not sway.
If I get them all.
No, don't think so.
All that'd be such a tragedy. I might actually not, because I'd have to get a 2.
They did? What did they sway?
Advance.
Oh, did they sway their banker? The Baron?
Oh, they re-swayed the Lord. That's right. They re-swayed Baron. Just to lose it. Just to lose it again.
Yeah.
I'll do what I can over here. So we're just gonna move 2.
2. Why are you moving 2?
And then advance. And then advance back, and hopefully I'll oppress. No.
Is he afraid of? What is he afraid of?
Point of oppress. This sucks. Come on.
You could always just move those guys there instead.
That's what I'm thinking. It's I just never had enough actions to get one guy down here. It's been beckoning the whole time, and every time there's an action that needs to be done. Because if I move one command action there, what's my other command? Move. And then advance. But then I'm kind of far from the Warlord.
Well,
The Vagabond. Unless the Eerie. Ooh, the Eerie could move the raft towards me, and then no matter where the Vagabond goes.
We're gonna...
yeah, I don't think this is cool. Let's hear it.
Okay, I'll leave the raft there. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna command 1.
Oh, he's just assuming that they're gonna do that.
Yeah. Let's move 2. Just
Nitro, you can't sigh that heavily when you're about to go get 3 cardboard points.
That you talked the moles into giving you.
Also, with this advance, he gets to hit in 9 too.
In 8, so I don't think it helps.
On his way.
Okay, seriously, is there some charm in place or what? It feels like it.
I don't think he's convinced them of the fairy thing.
No.
I think he's just
already.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like the old salesman move,
terrible.
You state it like it's assumed. You plow forward anyway, and then when the time comes, you're like, yeah, we agreed upon that, right?
Well, even if they don't, you give them the conflict of having to say something that you know you're not going to like.
Right, right.
People are less
rearranged
inclined to do that.
Right.
Okay. So then I advance again. I'm not going to leave one behind.
He didn't hit them all. Why not?
Already hostile.
Is he afraid of ambush?
The moles.
Maybe.
Do you want to ambush me?
Yeah, he is afraid of ambush.
Change anything, so no.
Because if he gets ambushed there
It would not.
and things don't go well, 3-3.
Yeah, just
I got them all. So 3 points.
Hold on.
1,
Jeez.
2, 3.
Jeez.
And then
Come on, Nitro.
I'm just gonna battle this little bird. So ambush.
Seems unnecessary. But
that's why, because we have 4 and 6. It's because we were able to talk Eerie into giving us 6 for free. We didn't even have to battle 9.
I mourn the loss of my bird, but it's all right.
Okay.
No way.
Yeah, because my only options are like I could advance again, hit this guy, but then I'm away from where the fairy's gonna be. So I just need to get a victory
Yeah.
point by knocking out this guy. That's
I
why.
get it.
No ambush.
No ambush.
Yeah. Sorry about it. Sorry. 2-0.
Did yeah, okay, the moles are losing their stuff.
Yeah, they're working on it.
Alrighty, so that's the end of all my actions. Then we go to incite, no, oppress, 2 points, 1, 2.
There we go. All right.
Cards because I am
Warlord takes a tentative lead. And I say tentative after him
and
clearing out a free clearing. Oh my god.
And again,
That's so crazy.
talking Eerie into giving us 6, which
So crazy.
that was not nothing. That meant we didn't have to fight for a 3rd clearing for oppress.
what happened?
I-
with Fairy?
I understand why.
The birds will use it on their turn. You said.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, but it was. Oh, that's right. That's right.
I'm-
Remove
that's
that.
what I used
I wanted
it.
to bring it
I
to
was
you.
planning
The thing is like it's easy to fall for that, I think, Guerric, because
there already.
denying the Warlord one action doesn't feel like a huge thing, but it is.
Right.
But it doesn't feel like a huge thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think the birds win. Yeah, I don't.
It's just like Nitrorev's talking about, like, can you hit me more so I can have more things to recruit? It's like you have all of your pieces on the board and you want more.
problem is if the VB emerges
What's interesting is that
or some well
there's been a hard transition in his strategy. Like the first half, he stayed out of the policing entirely. And in the second half, he has adopted the role of table police, like table game master. And
Table
is-
police commissioner.
Right. And he's like talking everyone into like, all right, here's what I need you to do so that I can go police the game and keep everything good for you. I'm protecting you.
Yes.
His,
give me
his
your buildings.
policing that turn was to go get points. That's what he did.
Right.
Like, and then he's like, bring the ferry to me so I can go do more policing.
And that's why I was pointing it out before when he was like, I'm on my way to police moles. I just have to eat through Erie's cardboard along the way.
yeah.
This is a service. Stop resisting.
You're welcome.
Right.
Stop resisting. Is that what you said?
Nicked in addition to Vagabond getting forested again.
Okay, I'm putting.
Yeah, chat. We have a pretty good shot at clearing 5 with false orders and a couple battles. Shady 4, the pronouns listed underneath each player's name are their preferred pronouns. So yeah, I mean, this could be a solid turn for Eerie.
They didn't get policed like much. Like their roosts are all out.
Yeah. That's it.
I like.
That's
they
it
just
for
have not-
pronouns. That's not the correct phrasing. Is it? It's just their pronouns. I didn't mean
well,
to.
preferred. Yeah. No, that's.
I thought
yeah.
that was. Anyway, this isn't the time to get.
Oh, the problematic nature of like whether that is their pronoun.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
understand
meaning
what you're
to imply anything.
Oh no. I think it's okay to say because some people have multiple, so a preference is in the list of orders. So I think it's okay. But yeah. Language is complex.
Yes, it is. And I am certainly not an expert. I'm just doing my best.
Nice try, Guerric. Now you have to leave your own stream.
Ah.
Yeah. See you later.
Sandbox saying, I think Erie may have let the table talk happen because it meant the rats hit the moles instead of them. That's possible. That's possible.
No, I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here. I'm just thinking.
Who's got the power to hit the rats besides the birds?
I think just the birds.
Yeah, like that's it. He has 0. Nitro has all of his rats still on the board.
Erie
Like,
have
could
been
he-
conspicuously quiet the whole past round. It's worth mentioning.
Could- Yes, that's true.
Or is that just me with my anxiety?
A little bit.
I definitely get a little jittery while I'm playing.
You do a lot of fighting and flighting.
I mean, could Nitro
Yes.
win it next turn?
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
That's a slightly large burst for the Warlord without cardboard on the map.
But what if? Yes, agreed. But what if?
Can't a good name infamy yet, or do I gotta like?
What if he's got? Okay, I don't remember the crafting suits of what's still out there.
Swords-
coin, sword, and boots.
Coins and boots are both bunny, so we can't get any of those for the Warlord, but we
Okay.
could get a sword for 2 points.
So the sword is 3 points because he has master
Oh,
engravers.
True.
So then he's got to eat a couple cardboard and get an aggressive oppress, which
Okay.
let's see. I don't know.
Easy, just tell moles to build him some more buildings.
Well, I mean, if that's what I'm saying is like if Erie's turn kind of thins itself out somehow, like if Erie does some battles that cost them, or if Erie,
Sword really missed me.
I don't know, but like,
That was-
or if the Vagabond thins it out a little bit, it's doable.
I think if the Vagabond thins the Erie
8
out, it's in a
points
way
is
that
a lot,
denies
but-
cardboard, though.
Yeah.
Let's think about
Oh,
this
man.
because the deck just reshuffled, but the deck reshuffled on the bird's turn, which means he could have had another sword on the reshuffle.
I
that
can't believe he went rowdy last turn.
be a bummer.
I mean, that's just like the greatest RNG of all time. So
I do have
you
a-
know.
I-
So if he does the sword, he can't be he can do Wrathful first.
Okay,
Shit.
the bird or the fox?
Not revealing that much.
Well, if we got one account, like still, you know, there's one out there. Just decreases the
I
odds.
could be
but
lying
doesn't-
though. I could be lying.
Who said that though?
The vagabond.
Oh, you do have a sword in your hand?
I said I do, but I could be lying.
Well, I mean, if he has a sword in his hand, it's probably easy-ish.
Probably game over. But
Yeah, I mean, he comes in here. Blah, blah, blah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'm going to.
Well, don't give up because he could be lying, but
I'm going to prop 0 here.
Okay.
I think you can pay that tax.
yeah, that's fine. I mean, I have one warrior in my supply now.
He's always willing to like also tell them why it's a good choice. Yeah, now I actually have a warrior in my
Now
supply, so I
actually
can
have to do
recruit.
my decree.
All right, so 6 birdies coming out, right?
Oh, I mean, he's got 3 battles. Did you?
Yeah.
What did we add to the decree? Did we add another recruit? Another bird
He
recruit?
added a recruit. Yeah.
Okay.
The birdie bindle.
That made him turmoil under.
That leaves him with 1.
Well, I mean, I
We didn't false order.
to do that.
Oh yeah, good
Whoa,
good
that is
reminder.
A lot of. Oh boy.
A lot of birds.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see
I
how
have to
the
start
battles
doing
go.
some, which means rats. I'm gonna be doing some fighting. On your warlord, though, I know you need that to police.
Well, hold on. Warrior ball. So if you take away the warlord and his surrounding warriors, then how am I supposed to hit VB on the way out?
You're on the opposite side of the map from the VB.
No. Remember, Jake, we're getting the ferry because we talked to the Erie into bringing it to us. Don't forget that part of the plan.
Okay. Are you gonna hit my buildings or something?
Yeah. Oh, he talked him out of it.
Sandbox, we're recruiting. We're in daylight if we're recruiting.
He talked him out of hitting the warlord, right?
Well, Insolent Noisemaker was just like, I'm going to police the warlord, and Nitro is like, hold up. You can police me, but I need all my warriors to take care of the vagabond. And they just so happen to be the only thing you could police me with.
It's also still a magic trick that he told the moles that your warriors are more important than your buildings, which I understand the logic behind it, but it's still kind of bonkers because what 4 markets have been destroyed in this game or 3? Largely by being
3
undefended.
markets and like 2-3 tunnels.
Yeah. Well, tunnels, they get hit, whatever, but you know. Impressive.
And then
I don't know what Nitro's day job is, but he should be a teacher if he's not. He's a great instructor. And a great articulator as well.
I'm pretty sure his day job is a wizard for the glamour spells that charm spells that he's casting here.
because I still think I do need you.
He brought it over.
Actually, let me just hold off and do that as a last move, just so that I don't lock myself in too soon.
GG, hold me. I can't bear to watch.
This is wow. Now we do have the benefit of being able to see from outside the cloudiness of a 10th table game, but like giving him the raft again, he's ahead of us in points.
I know!
He's first place. He has no trouble getting cards. He has destroyed the whole warlords don't get cards situation because he's had always at least 3 in his hand the whole game. I think.
Can battle me,
except for the beginning.
Warlord, because I have a rabbit ambush that I could use on you to force you to lose some warriors.
But still, bring me the raft. Bring me the raft, and then I'll drop from the trees and stab you.
Bring me the ferry, and feel free to police me. I'm going to ambush you to prevent the policing, so it's okay.
Okay, we're going to the more defended place with less warriors than we would have. Why wouldn't he go to 5?
And why wouldn't we have false ordered it?
Let's.
Jake, help me.
2 rabbit moves, 2 mouse moves, and a wild move. So
I can't. I think it's. Oh, okay.
Mouse move 1.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I mean, Woodfeld, sure, we have to battle in mouse, but we have a couple battles in mouse over an 8-10 if we want them.
Yeah.
Or we could just shoot like one guy into 6. Like we have to battle in fox too.
The consequence of these battles is to try and hit the warlord, as they stated. They said that's what they wanted to do, and now they're hitting him at the most defended spot, literally.
Actually, wait, double check.
With the least amount of warriors they could do, because if they went to 5, they at least had that bonus warrior there.
Battle.
And at 1.
It's not great.
You still have clearing 3.
Or clearing 3. You're right.
Would I have added the bird card to recruit or to battle? Great question, Sandbox. Probably battle, given we have only 1 warrior left in our supply.
Yeah, I wonder if he
You battle me there, I will ambush you. So,
this poor Eerie player. No matter what you do, you're getting ambushed.
try to go some more like
I think the Eerie didn't think they had enough strength to do anything consequential if they didn't do.
Yeah, which, I'm sympathetic to, but...
It's a gamble. It's a gamble.
You have a battle here. You still have this one.
And also, they are going to get ambushed a lot, so their supply will get refilled.
Sure, yeah.
more warriors right now.
No. I like.
Ass.
Yeah, I probably would have done battle too, but I think
Yeah,
I think recruit's a better option than we're thinking. Maybe.
And then my last mouse move is this.
Yeah, and I guess we expect some roosts to be hit. Oh, good. I'm glad we brought the ferry to the world. wouldn't want to forget that.
I don't think VB can steal that, not with 2 boots. Unless he's like, no.
He just hands the oars to the point leader and goes, "Here you go." I mean, this is all coins in my pocket for Guerric's channel.
Battle 1.
What can I do with this? I can highlight my messages. What else can I do with this thing?
That's like
Unlock
it.
a random sub. Ooh, emote. Oh,
Good lord, that's a...
choose an emote. Okay, cool. Oh, go on a one-on-one dinner date with Guerric samples.
Oh, that one's
1
just for you,
million
Jake.
coins.
That one's just for you.
Oh okay, I gotta watch a lot more of your channel to get to this.
Wild battle.
Yeah, chat. We rolled a 2-0, which is not what we want to see when we're trying to recruit 6 warriors next turn.
Oh, that was your mouse battle. Oh, I thought you were gonna do it here because
I
you
don't
needed
have-
to lose
I don't have
because
a
I was
button
gonna
now.
ambush you.
Oh, do you want?
Because you have 6 recruits next turn. You have 1 guy in your bat. You didn't lose any on that last battle. You want to lose these.
Look at that. He's telling him, give me a free oppression.
Right.
It's crazy. It's working.
Dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
But it's also logical. It's a perfectly logical argument.
Yeah. No. I love it.
Agreed.
I hate to see it, but I also love to see it. You know.
Yeah.
Jettison the bird. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And I have a
Look at that.
now, and I'm gonna.
I think Nitro could do it on this turn.
Here's where
It's looking more and more likely.
I think he's got the
I
swords.
used
Or the sword, I mean.
My fear is that I might get ambushed if I battle somebody else after. So if I go after other people, because it's
Does
just
he still have a
clearings have moles in them now, so
Does he
it's
still have a bird ambush?
might actually.
Do you use it?
I think it's worth it to use.
I think it's worth it. I'm just wondering, like, moles don't have the warrior density to come and try to farm.
Yeah, I think he does too,
It's
Sandbox.
too far. They're not going to come and farm me. Versus, I could just take it back on my next turn. Okay, yeah, I will. I'll ambush.
Yeah, there's the bird ambush.
That's more free oppression. It's so good.
Get out of here. Hey, go.
Did a vagrant just enter his house? A little possum?
1 second.
Okay, that was my last battle. I still
1 second. We just hear like a get out! Get out of here!
But I am also going to build.
Punk Starman, we do not know, but it's looking like Nitro may have talked his
I
way
think he
into a chance here.
I think he does have it. Yeah. He also how did he get them to go to 6 and not 5? That's what is blowing my mind right now. Is it because of the moves? Because he doesn't have a fox move, but he has a bird move.
You know, I
We could have.
don't.
Still, I don't get it.
We were getting in
Yeah.
there, not out of there. You know, like
But Fox also shuts down if he can get a stronghold, even one that shuts down the ability to make the sword.
right, exactly. Like that's why I thought we were gonna go for 5 because it shuts down the sword craft.
Either I'm gonna get lucky with the quest shuffle.
What moves does he have available to him? Lily asks. He's got wrathful, grandiose, obviously lavish, and
Charmer.
rowdy. He also technically has jubilant and bitter, but he decided to turn those off.
That is 2 points.
He sought therapy, and he doesn't have those issues anymore.
All right, we expelled bandits for 2 points. We got fend off a
So
bear.
fast. Thank you.
Doesn't look lucky.
Good.
So we were staking our win on quests here.
We are going to.
That's a gamble.
Turmoil the birds. All you have to do is just not take out any warriors. They're gonna turmoil on recruits. So just involves do not.
Yes. We're going to. We are going to Dom swap for the mouse dominance.
Aiding.
And we're going to declare No.
No. Okay.
The torch to aid the Eerie. And I will take the coins.
26 points.
Yeah, I did. Okay. Then we are going to.
Almost. We gotta aid some more.
Yeah, they got to do it again. Yeah.
We are going to exhaust a boot and coins to aid the Eerie. 2 cards.
That's
We're also gonna Dom swap this one. Here you go, Eerie. That moves me up to allied, so I get 2 points. We are going to craft coffin makers with my 2 hammers.
Oh.
So I don't think we really need to make Guerric summon the thing. So just do. Never mind. I don't have the permission to scale. Yeah. Thank you. Then we are going to swing my sword against the Eerie. Eerie, do you want to ambush?
No.
Okay.
No, proceed.
Uh-oh.
That's 2 points for me, and those 2 warriors go in the coffin.
Uh-oh.
You're hostile.
That's 3 hits, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a no sabos. Oh, guaranteed.
That's true. 1 turn timer now.
We are going to pass my turn.
Wait, those warriors
draw
didn't
one
end
card.
up in the coffin. They went to the supply.
Oh, my bad.
Eerie, your 2 warriors supposed to go to coffin.
Interesting.
So
Coffin is open. Do the warriors get spawned into the bag?
no.
Yeah, they go
No,
to the
they-
bag.
yeah, they get
That's the
spawned.
thing. You have to manually put them. It's
Yeah,
not like they get
I just didn't realize it wouldn't.
I'm just gonna move the coffin here.
Yeah, this guarantees turmoil for
Yep.
Eerie.
Brutal.
And there's some questionable decisions here. We could have made the quest get 2 cards, so that we could aid them. We could have aided the Coffin Maker itself for another 2 points.
We could have aided what?
We could have aided the Coffin Makers itself
7.
to
Oh.
Eerie.
You gotta forest the vagabond this turn.
Because remember, every aid is 2 points.
Yeah, that's actually
Like if we
way bigger.
If we'd quested taken the cards, gotten another rabbit or what were we in, mouse, then we could have potentially had the win that turn just from the.
Holy moly, good point.
Well, they could still win if there's 15 warriors, and as long as there's not 15 warriors in the coffin.
There's not 15 warriors in the coffin. Then
So we can force them. They get
And chat, unless he draws 2 fox cards, yeah.
Eerie or turmoiling, so that's fine.
And chat was talking about the fact that Nitro was trying to direct to turmoiling Eerie. I don't think that necessarily implies Nitro doesn't have it. That's just trying to make sure Nitro maintains what he does have
Yeah, I guess.
by not getting policed.
He's in such a good position.
Right. He doesn't want Vagabond in his territory because that makes that clearing impossible to oppress. So he was just basically trying to talk the Vagabond into staying away.
I mean, it's gonna be a gamble for him, right? Because he's got to on Nitro's turn because he can't. Does he spend more time securing a good oppression and risking knocking down the birds to get the cardboard and scoring that way with his sword?
Well, one thing that's nice for the table here is that moles are cohabitating with the Eerie quite a lot. So it's challenging to chase cardboard and clear out for oppress any of those clearings.
But can he oppress in 6 clearings? Is that what it is for a 4-pointer? Or 6.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a long shot. But like he's got 3 already for free because he convinced everybody.
Right.
He could get 11 probably. He can't get 7 because that's a permanent.
my turn anyway.
He
So
could get 2 maybe, but the next one's tough.
Yeah.
The next one's tough. Maybe 9. I don't know. Oof.
I mean, had to do it. He could have won on his turn if I didn't do that.
Yeah, he could. No, it's understandable. It's just kind of like before there was a hope. There was sort of like a play where don't touch me, and then he could have tried to win on battles or crafting or something. But now
Nitro.
just knowing that there's no hope is rough.
So, okay.
Yes, Bay in the Bay. Oh, great name. Turmoil on Recruit happens no matter what. I don't think there's a mechanic in the game right now that would put it back in their supply.
Nope.
And then a sword,
So
and then
I'm gonna
battles.
Bridget here.
Nice. Yes. Yes.
I have to make it to the Vagabond. I can't reach the Vagabond with the Warlord without it.
Oh God.
I have to go here, and then spend a bunch
Really?
of... Because birds now can't do this. I have to do the Vagabond. Otherwise, you're just in the game if you take this from me.
Oh,
I get the card thing, but can you maybe
No, you're
sway
right.
a Lord without the raft?
I can. It's just a bummer because I've got a bird card that I'd really rather not lose.
Extra bummer because he dom swapped.
Yeah, I'm smart.
I always forget about that as that's the thing.
Dude, I
I need
bet
to be better
Guerric
about that.
was so happy when I dom swapped while aiding the Eerie. I bet
Yeah,
I was
Sandbox.
happy.
That's what we like to see. That the Dom swap to passively, like he says it like every other game. So
I do, Cosmic, and I'm very happy you did that. I didn't express very much at the moment, but I was very happy inside for when you watch this back. Which sounds so egotistical to say, but I know people do it. So.
You will. Sandbox, yeah, Warlord is definitely capable of policing Vagabond, but they want to do it with the Warlord itself.
like that's funny.
Which is also possible, but a longer
I
journey.
actually don't know if I can sway without the.
Take the raft! Suddenly people are Moles fans because they're the underdog.
I can.
You can sway your way to second place if you take the raft from me, because then it's like, what am I gonna do?
No,
Like,
there-
What's he doing if he doesn't, Nitro? Getting to first?
I mean, you have a fox, you have a bunny, you have a mouse, you have 2 mice. You can get 2 foxes pretty easily. You can get 2 bunnies pretty easily. What's
Oh yeah. Okay. So I guess I actually don't need the bunny. Okay. So I could move, and then I've got fox, bunny, wild. Okay. So I guess I'll bridge it to go 1.
Oh my gosh, okay, convinced him.
Well, yeah, we have a level 3 charm spell in effect.
Are you allowed
Again, it's a good point. Someone's got to hit the Vagabond.
to
It's
card?
No, you
it's
cannot.
It's locked after the first use.
Okay. So it's going to be like, okay, I could move it and then move it back.
no.
No, it don't work that way.
Nope.
Nope.
I have to keep it because I have to throw minimum
So, Jake, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
probably more battles.
Chocolate peanut butter.
Damage.
Specifically, I don't know if you have this brand out east. Have you heard of Tillamook?
Yeah.
I need some more.
Okay,
points.
it's actually from Oregon,
So this
so I
one,
didn't know if it was widely
battling
distributed.
the
But
Erie here, only
chocolate peanut butter is phenomenal.
offense.
It's a
good,
pairing
it's
that
good.
We could put 2.
You definitely don't need
And you?
me right now.
It's not about policing.
I like.
I need points.
It's pretty close between mint or vanilla for me.
I'm aware. That
You seem like a mint guy. Boy, those are 2 kind of default answers. Vanilla at
Yeah.
the top.
Vanilla
Is it like
vanilla
a,
is
a rich vanilla or just default vanilla?
like vanilla is an incredibly rich, complex flavor. Like it,
I know. Every vanilla lover's told me that. You're all on the same propaganda.
Oh, sorry, you're battling me here.
Vanilla is underrated. It is. But like, is it like French vanilla?
I'm a vanilla bean guy.
Okay.
Ooh, got it.
Doesn't have as much caffeine as chocolate, though, right?
Not. You should see my ice cream, Jake. That's got caffeine aplenty.
Just droplets.
so I definitely can't battle again.
All right, something
The rats are gonna battle me anyways. Some rats are dying anyways.
interesting about what's happening is that it's
So now,
denying cardboard, but also potentially making clearings easier to oppress.
which sucks.
That's what he wants. I think it's very doable. He could get 6. That's 4 points.
Okay. So
All you gotta just get 4 more.
I sway Baron of Dirt for a 3rd time.
I think Nitro could do it on this turn.
Yeah, why not?
Sure. It's kind of fun to sway the same lord 3 times, huh? That's the sign of a good
Very temperamental.
good moles
lord. Just
good
can't make
moles
up
game,
for it.
right?
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Discard that ambush.
Drawing
which
his
is-
investment and putting it back in.
Bring my cards back. I obviously can't craft. I draw my very sad 1 card.
Here we go.
Dang. All right, that's my turn.
Poor moles.
The most points I could get if I was trying to win the game now.
There it is. See?
8 points. If I press 6 clearings,
I see an easy 27.
I can get to 26. And 4 pieces of cardboard.
He can know.
4 pieces of cardboard.
So he doesn't have the sword?
The map.
Maybe
Or is
not.
he just bluffing?
See that
I-
happening.
I'm gonna be honest. I counted it out, and I don't think it's happening.
I don't think it's happening either. I could like move.
Oh, he doesn't have the sword. Okay, that was what my whole thought was he
Right.
No.
But it was very possible in that case.
There's only
my
4
actions.
there's only 4 pieces of cardboard for you to get on the map.
Exactly. Yeah. So I would have to get all of them with like no movement.
It's just not
battles.
happening.
You're not.
Oops, all battles. Okay,
don't think
well,
you-
let's just go into it. So,
Vagabond is on a 1-turn clock. Everyone else is on 2 at least.
yep.
Ah,
I'm on it. I was just seeing if it was. I was entertaining it. So we are gonna go ahead and
yeah, we're going for another round at least.
2.
Yes, Bonsai. If we sufficiently hit the Vagabond, we probably buy a turn that gives us the win.
2. Put 1 at here. Wait, how many warriors are there? Let's just see. Put these guys in the center, and I might do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 each. Birds can't battle me. The
I'm
only
not
way
doing
birds
anything,
battle me is if they get loam and sword and then use the loam, and then that's how they can get themselves out of turmoil. That would be the sickest move.
Maybe he has sword and is pretending he doesn't, so he does it on the next turn to
That one card
guarantee
that
it.
they
Is
drew
that crazy?
Reshuffle was the sword. Craft it for 1,
Maybe?
and then League of Adventurous Mice.
I still can't believe he got the raft.
To battle, but then
After the coffin maker empties. No,
But
not
even
after
if he
the
did
coffin
that, it
maker
wouldn't.
empties.
It would.
Never mind. Coffin doesn't
Coffin
empty.
makers are still
After
active.
my turn
It wouldn't
anyway.
do anything.
Okay, sorry, I'm being dumb. So I did all my recruits, and then we're gonna change the mood to wrathful.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Smart.
would be the kind of sick play that gets the Vagabond a couple extra points.
Yeah. Well, let's see. How many are they at? There's 4 warriors in here, but if I forest him 1 extra point, like he's winning in 2 turns no matter what. So if he gets 1 extra point because I put the coffin, it doesn't matter. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something like that. So if I move, I can battle the Eerie, get another roost point. Sorry, Noisemaker. Advance twice. Advance, bam, wrathful both times. I think that's what it is.
That's a 5 clearing oppression.
Well,
4.
yep, okay. So we're going to do the command. Does it make sense?
So
Hmm?
wait, so
Advance.
okay, so if we give him 1 more coffin point, we just need to make sure that he doesn't have 4 items left, because then he'd need the. Where is he right now?
Well, if we give him 1 more coffin point, then I would have to, because I
I'm
could
saying
damage
between
everything.
between
left.
expel and give a speech, he
Um,
could potentially have 2.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You have to move.
Yeah, the foxes are pretty far away, huh?
Yeah, he couldn't.
There is not happening. If I smack him enough,
I mean,
And yeah,
I can't go hostile with him this turn, so
We're
if you
already
give him,
hostile.
We're all hostile.
movement, he can just slip into here and then aid me twice and win.
No,
No,
we're
he can't
hostile.
because
Eerie.
he's
Eerie, I
hostile.
punched you.
Oh, you're right. I forgot.
yeah.
Forgot
So if
about the
I mean, he can slip and then battle twice, and then that's like,
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
well,
Yeah, you have to take out the
Point
birds.
off of this because, like, what you're gonna not lose any rats in the fight.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go for it. It's a silly thing
You have
to
go
even
for it.
entertain. It's
You
just
have to
like,
go for it. Otherwise he just wins.
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go like this. Leave 1 behind for the
Fine.
oppression. That's my command 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then I draw 1 card. Okay, and then I do battle the Eerie, I guess. So, ambush.
I choose not to ambush.
Okay,
All right, let's see the dice.
Come on.
There it is.
Rio for wrathful.
Wrathful, though.
That's 1 point for me.
Clean.
What has to happen? Do I have to get 3 twice and just do 8 hits?
That'd be
Do you
crazy.
still have it, even if I do 8 hits?
8 hits. I think 8 hits. Yeah, he survives 8 hits.
Okay.
I think enough to still have it with DI or with infamy.
Yeah. Well, let's do that.
Really?
I have 1 here, so that's
Yeah,
1,
maybe.
2, 3. I can't oppress this. I can't.
Infamy's only during his
Oh, that's
I don't think
crazy.
it makes any sense to leave 1 behind again. Maybe just for movement? No, that's stupid.
Oof.
No, I've
So
got
you
my
probably
3.
want to bring him all just in case, since he's got swords. He's going to be whittling you away too. You want as many dudes as possible.
Yeah.
Yep. Alrighty.
The oppression threshold doesn't get broken either.
Advance 1,
Yeah.
Battle the Vagabond. Do you have an ambush?
Go ahead, no ambush.
Ooh, that would have been interesting.
Baby, come on, baby.
Oh.
One of your dudes goes to the coffin.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh
4
boy.
hits.
Okay, there are 7 in the coffin.
Okay.
We need to damage another item.
Now, but we are going to. Again.
Oh no! Oh no, guys!
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Oh my gosh!
Unfortunate.
That is awesome.
Oh man.
All right, maybe they catch it now.
So that's all my actions.
Oh
am
boy.
now going to incite, oppress for 2 points. 1, 2. and
Wait,
then-
did you take the wrathful hits too? Because that's an extra hit for each of those, right?
Yeah.
It
What's
is,
going on? You have 8.
I am.
Damage, got it.
Oh, okay. My sword is being. What the fuck's
Whoa.
going on? 2 swords.
So it should be 8 damaged items, right?
Yeah, there's 2 stacked right here, so the bags are damaged.
Okay.
So he needs 3 more damaged items.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll do.
Still.
Well, you work on that. I'm going to, of course, not incite.
Work on that.
Did I get my oppress points? Goddamn. Increase
3.
VP. Lower the hundreds. 1 VP. Yeah, I got them already because I took the 1 point for the roost and then 2 points for oppressing 3 clearings. That's it. I draw 1 card, but
Make it an ambush.
Yeah, we're at 4 cards. Unless we
Unless
want
he
to.
wants the sword.
Yeah, unless we want to dig for the sword.
I think you do, because if you hit him twice, he loses 2 swords.
is he gonna try and infamy me?
Yes. There's nowhere else to.
I mean, I gotta make it as hard as possible
I
for
don't
him.
know.
If he
Yeah,
does, I'm gonna
absolutely.
go for it. I'm gonna take the ambush. Okay. And that is my turn.
He doesn't have the boots to go anywhere else.
All right.
Yeah.
Eventful turn.
He has to. He has to infamy him.
We
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we could slip somewhere.
Oh, wait, is he just going to expel bandits?
Oh yeah.
'Cause that's
Yeah.
only 1 point, never mind. Oh, yeah.
I mean, we just slip next door to 6, most likely.
Yeah. And then do other birds too.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. Or we
I mean,
how many rabbit quests have we done? No. We could
No.
expel bandits for 1 quest,
He's
1
only
point.
getting 1
roll
point.
0-0 once. Oh man.
infamy.
There's a couple options.
All right. Anyway, my turn. I will just pick a card I don't want to add to the decree. Let's go with
3 swords, Otis.
this. Then
They get to recruit their 4,
Did
obviously.
before.
Then
Yes.
they can't recruit their 6th. Yeah.
Yeah.
these things happen.
Yeah, Vagabond can slip over to 6, and it feels pretty likely.
Think.
Yeah. Just 2 infamy points. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because we get 1 from Coffin
Yeah.
Makers, so we
Yeah.
battle Eerie or
Yeah.
Rats in 6, and then do it again. Even if we eat an ambush, we just damage the sword that we exhausted to trigger the battle and the T, and we should be good from there.
You might eat an ambush. The Eerie has
Won my round 1.
7 cards right now.
I'm not going to count on that happening again.
Oh god.
Two 0-0s. He has to roll 2 out of
He has to roll 2 0-0s.
Yeah, he's got to sandbox it.
That's not gonna happen.
It's happened, Jake. It's happened.
I mean, yes, I know it has happened, Guerric.
victory
That
points.
statistically is not gonna happen. Is it 2 0-0s? Why is it 2 0-0s?
Craft anything.
Because well, I guess 1. No, we need 2 because we have 3 swords. That's the thought process. Because we have to not score 2 points across 3 battles.
Then
Yeah.
Game 2.
Oh, or Swift Strike, I suppose.
let me discard my cards first.
We got to think about Swift Strike. So if 1 battle succeeds, we could Swift Strike a 0-0.
Oh, ooh. All right, and then do it again.
Well, no, because that would be enough if we, assuming, basically, I think we have to be 0-0-0.
Goodbye, Carrot. You serve me okay.
I think 0000 is the only thing that stops it.
Let's go with Builder.
Oh well, then this game's over.
Because if your first roll is 0-0, you Swift Strike, exhausting your second sword for 1 hit, which is a point, and then you have a last sword that you battle, and you just can't roll a 0-0, or like flip the order of things.
There was nothing I could have done with either of these that matters. So, immediately go.
Punk Starman, yes, Swift Strike is. Look at my comprehensive 10-step breakdown of battle. It's before taking any hits, but when applying extra hits, along with like partisans and things like that.
2 cards.
Yep, 2 cards.
And then I'm going to be doing some discarding. Let's real quick a bunch of cards that are absolutely not going to matter under any circumstances.
Oh my goodness.
And
But the birds have an ambush?
I wonder if I shouldn't have taken
Rats have an ambush guaranteed.
because then
Yeah, but like
All right.
if the birds do, that stops the game, right?
No, because we could damage the sword that we exhausted to battle and the tea. Because we don't need the tea anymore after our bird song,
5 items.
Yeah.
Okay. We are going to slip,
Yep.
Yeah.
and we're
Yeah.
going to attack the Eerie. Do you have
Yeah.
an ambush?
He didn't do cuff? Oh, he did do cuff.
Does have an ambush.
All right.
It's not over.
It's not over.
Okay.
Just damage the correct items.
Am I allowed to damage the sword that I exhausted?
Yes.
Sure.
yeah,
I think so,
Okay.
yeah.
you are.
And the T. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
there we go.
Okay.
Items and rolling.
I forgot about the T.
God, oh my God. 2-2. Come on, baby.
3-1.
Warriors.
Oh man.
The only thing that could stop it is another ambush right now.
He can still battle
And
again.
that gets me 1 point. And I damage this. Damage a sword. And then I'm going to swing again. Give me another
0-0.
ambush.
0-0.
Oh my
Oh, actually, the damage means we could 0-0 it. Nope. There it is.
Oh.
There it is. There it is.
GG's.
There
Wow.
it is.
Ronan!
Well done.
Best vagabond. Best vagabond.
Guerric! In a game where we were like, what?
I learned a lot. I see the mistakes I made, and I'm a better player for it.
I just drew this off the raft. Had I crafted that,
There it is.
that would have
There it
been 3
is.
points for me. I would have just ended up going for the win if I had.
Drew it off the raft.
Oh well.
Well, hey, great game, everyone. Great game. Congratulations, Cosmic, with the Ronin victory, which is awesome. But great game all around, everyone.
Such a good game. Such a good game, you know.
Woo. Entanglement.
Entanglement. This is a winner's bracket game, so we get to see all of you again, which is terrific. Nobody's going home, but thank you all for playing. Jake, thank you ever so much for commentating with me. It's always a pleasure to spend time with you.
Guerric, thank you for having me.
And everyone watching, thank you so much for being here. We have one more game today, our third, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. I will hopefully still be awake then, so we will catch you then.